Okay. All right. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Just want to make sure you guys can hear your boy in the chat. Loud and clear, says Dre Raven. Very good. Get the double confirmation from Aaron. Devin is in the house, the brown bunny. Let's go ahead and get this party started. What's up, guys? Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Now, I thought... No, that's that. It ain't the IG check. Hold on now. Wait a minute. I literally thought I had all this fixed. What? Ay. We do it live, guys. Hang on. Unbelievable. So it literally just... Oh, my God. Oh, boy. Very, very interesting. Let me... That's whack. Oh, there it is. One thing you guys are going to have to learn, man, is if you guys do decide to become content creators, man, dude, half the battle is with your equipment, man. Like, your equipment will fail for any reason or no reason at all. It's crazy. All right, very good. So Chimax says Myron's not the only guy in the space, and he isn't always right. People just don't say things for nothing. Perhaps he is right, and Myron isn't above correction. Chimex, I think you really need to watch that video. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Mike Rashid didn't try to correct Myron. Mike Rashid essentially sold out Myron for clicks. At least that's what I think happened. I find it hard to believe, but my friend, you really, really need to watch that video. I don't think you fully understand what's going on here. Yeah, Luke Perry says the guy Paul talking shit in the Discord. Yeah. See, guys, what you guys have to understand about dudes like Paul, can't take the L. They just can't take the L, man. And I'm doing some on-screen production here, so please forgive me. I will get this squared away. What Paul's problem is that Paul is a last word type of bitch. That's what he is. He is a last word type of bitch, clearly raised by a single mother, and black men raised by black women act like black women. He's emotional, can't take the L, doesn't know when to shut the fuck up. He came on. It was funny. He tried to come in and try to redeem himself yesterday. He tried to bait his way back on. He's like, I have a point that you cannot refute. No, nigga, you don't have any points. You're a dumb nigga who thinks Get Out is real, and you got exposed for being the dumb nigga that you are. That's what it was. You got exposed for being the dumb nigga that you are. You got it live and in living color, and you wanted a chance to redeem yourself, and I'm not going to give you that chance. Because I don't give dumb niggas second chances. I will say this, Paul. I will say this. I will be posting the short. I will be posting our conversation on YouTube, and then everyone will see how dumb your ass is. So yeah, Paul, he can't take an L. He tried to. I didn't see what the hell happened. You guys are telling me this in the aftermath. You guys are. Appreciate you guys taking care of that for me. But yeah, Paul wants a chance to redeem himself. Our interaction left him with a very, very bad taste in his mouth, rightfully so. And he has been trying to wash that bad taste out of his mouth since I absolutely cooked him for being the dumb nigga he is. And so what he wants to do is he wants to redeem himself by getting my attention. All right, I'll give you attention, bro. I give you attention. Listen, we have a great show in store for you guys tonight. We're not going to be doing any police videos tonight. Tonight is going to be a special. It's going to be a special edition of the Hard R podcast. Phoenix Light Games will be making an appearance a little bit later on. He and I are actually going to react we're gonna react to Myron's reaction to what's his face, Mike Rashid. Matter of fact, hold on, let me. Fresh and fit. Okay, very good. Got the call-in show. I just had it. His answer to Mike Rashid. Ay. Somebody put. This is weird. Now all of a sudden, okay. If somebody could please in the Discord, if somebody could send me the Myron Gaines response in the Discord, that I don't think I have it, because that's what me and PLG are gonna that's what we're gonna react to. Trash Rashid, Myron, Mike triggered. Oh no, I got it. No, Luke Red. No, I got you. Luke Red Pill Perry put it in the Discord for me, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. There it is. So yeah, so PLG, me and Phoenix Light Games and I, we are going to react. We are going to react to Myron's reaction and sort of get more in to this. And like I said, guys, I say this every time. If you disagree with anything I say, pull up. Okay, pull up. I'm not going to debate avatars. I'm not going to talk to avatars. I'm not going to do nothing like that. I'm not going to do nothing like that. Luke Red Pill Perry has gifted 5. Donovan Sharp. There it is, 5 Donovan Sharp memberships. At Shavar1983, at Jamil Abram, at KL, at Greg Winfield, and there should be one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So at Shavar1983, at Jamil Abram, at KL, at Greg Winfield, and I'm assuming one more, at those 4 or 5 guys, to welcome them to the TSR family. Appreciate that very, very much. El Selector says WWE in this space. Yeah, it's WWD in every space. There, El Selector. You know what's interesting? I find it amusing that people who come into the manosphere and comment, "You guys just a bunch of drama and da 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 da." My guy, it's like that in every industry. Every industry has unfair, dude. Every industry, people backstab, people talk shit about each other, blah 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 blah. People act like the manosphere is the only people act like the manosphere and content creation is the only space where beefs like this happen. No, this happens in every space. This happens on a corporate level. It happens in elementary school, middle school, high school. It happens on the dock. It happens on oil derricks. It happens in foreign countries. This happens. This happens. El Selector is acting like he's brand new to the world. No, it's WWE everywhere. This is just how it is. This is human nature. I think it's just, I find it funny when guys come in here and they try, "You guys, it's just nothing but drama." It's drama everywhere. This is not the only industry where this kind of thing happens. Let me read off a few more chats before I get started here. So what's going to happen here, guys, is I'm going to react. What's going to happen here is I'm going to react to the Mike Rashid video, the talk that he had with Bradley Martin. Then at that conclusion, I will have Phoenix Light Games on, and we will react to Myron's reaction to Mike Rashid. No, it seems a little redundant, but this is how we do. This is how we do it. And so, all right, got 119 in here watching. Let's hit that like button. X Bravo is in the house. Good to see you. MS772 on the Rumble side. Good to see you. Thaddeus Brown Walker says, "Just finished Myron's reaction video. Niggas wild for switching up like that. Forget loyalty. Where's his decency?" Sean Moore says, "I watched that podcast live when Mike walked out. I knew that was sus at the time." Yeah, we're going to get into that too. Stella Rise is in the house. Ghost 1978. Appreciate that. Gaptooth Kane says, "Mike knew Myron's stances on these topics before he went on his show. His channel, it's as active as it was, and used Myron as a scapegoat." Yeah, we're going to get into that too. Still Rice says Paul is a masturbator. That he is. Oliver Ware says, hey, Donovan, I see you're doing nighttime shows now. Okay, yep, that's right. Hey, this is where the audience is, man. Oh, John Morris says, I didn't see Myron's reaction, so no spoilers, please. Okay, very good. Spread Positivity says, Donovan, we need you back on After Hours. Shit was comedy. Yeah, you know. Thaddeus Brown Walker says, I just felt bad watching Myron's reaction. Guy genuinely seemed hurt by it. Not just that he got turned on by some internet dude. Right. Like, I believe this absolute dude, this hurt him. This hurt Myron, man. And it would hurt me too. It's like somebody you thought you were cool with is just going to all of a sudden turn his back on you. It's crazy. Let's see. We got
check some
wait a minute. Hold up. Let's see. See if I can see who's pulled up. That might be PLG. Yeah, that's PLG. I'm going to bring PLG up when I get done reacting to this Mike Rashid video. So like I said, I'm going to react to this video. Then myself and Phoenix Light Games are going to react to Myron's reaction. Let me just read a couple more of these comments. The Innocent Devil says, Mike could easily reach Myron privately and discuss the situation. And possibly be on Fresh and Fit and have a heated conversation, but instead he did the feminine thing. We'll talk about that. Thaddeus Brown Walker says, considering he knew Myron's views for years, how much you want to bet he got a new black honey who saw Myron's clip? And bitched a fit to him about it. So now he has to run a tour to defend her honor. Maybe. You know what? You might actually be right. That I had not thought of that angle. Yeah, Mike Rashid he might be booed up with a black woman, and she might be like, well, wait a minute. You run with this guy? So I don't know. We'll see. Still I Write says steroids gave Mike CTE. Absolutely. Pro Special says, I don't understand why people continue to mess with Myron. He is literally an expert at keeping receipts and collecting evidence. Dude, I don't know either. Baseball 1981 says, are you confident in the Eagles on Sunday? Yes, I am. Okay. That's actually not a bad, honestly, that's not a bad theory. TBW. That might not. Yeah, the things we do for love. Well, I wouldn't call it love. And so to business. I think the music is fine, perfect, and all that jazz. You guys know how that goes. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So here we go again, guys. Another content creator with a significant following makes an appearance on Fresh and Fit, and then literally out of nowhere, for no good reason, comes out and unexpectedly attacks them. Ob and Preach, they did the same thing years ago, and I believe it quite literally saved their channel and their brand. Those two numbskulls spent the better part of 2021 talking shit every single day about Myron and Fresh. Even now when their numbers are low, when their numbers start to dwindle, they roll out another Fresh and Fit diss video. And listen, let's all keep it a stack. Here. That pays the bills for those two losers, okay? They would not have a channel if not for Fresh and Fit. Ob and Preach would not have a channel if not for Fresh and Fit. And so, as men, they've made the decision to become the main anti-Fresh and Fit channel, which has clearly benefited them financially. Ob and Preach would never admit this out loud, but Fresh and Fit literally saved their channel. Well, it's happened again, guys. And this time, the perpetrator is Mike Rashid, who, if I'm being honest, that's a real shock. Like, listen, we all had a feeling that Ob and Preach were a little suspect in terms of where they stand on certain issues. And again, they don't stand for anything. They just ride the middle so as to not upset their fan base or cause YouTube to take them off of the partner program again, right? And yes, that absolutely happened because myself Kevin Samuels, may he rest in peace, Myron Gaines, Coach Greg Adams, Fresh Prince CEO, and my other panelists talked about it a few years ago. I actually just dropped that video a couple of days ago, so make sure you guys go and check that out. Anyway, the last dude I would ever think who would turn on Myron and Fresh, one of the last people, is Mike Rashid. Now, I don't know Mike Rashid personally, but Myron and Fresh, they have always spoken very highly of Mike. From what I understand, he is an incredibly driven individual. He's motivated. He stands on business. He's not a pushover. He understands how women operate. He makes great money. I think he owns and operates several successful businesses. I mean, he's a high-level guy. So for him to come out and talk shit about Myron and Fresh unprovoked, and yes, it was unprovoked. Okay, the reasons he gave for going after them was rife with inconsistency, false information, misleading details, and flat-out lies. The dude straight up capped. The dude literally concocted a story out of nowhere for no good reason and decides to just shit on Fresh and Fit. Now, one would probably ask, well, why would a guy like Mike Rashid go after Myron and Fresh? They had this man in their studio, they're chopping it up, they're exchanging information, networking, the whole nine. Why on earth would he just decide at random, you know, I think I'm just gonna go after these dudes? I couldn't think of another reason, guys, other than that he's looking for relevance. And guys, listen, man, I have followed Mike for years, and his social media pages and YouTube channels all seem to be doing well. He's clearly not in any financial trouble, or at least that's the way it appears, right? I mean, one never knows for sure. But Mike doesn't seem like the kind of guy who makes poor financial decisions. He doesn't seem like he's in need of money. He lives the kind of lifestyle a multimillionaire should be living, at least as far as social media and branding goes. So the only other reason I could think of is clout, right? We've all known for years that the easiest way to get views is just to talk shit about Fresh and Fit. We've seen the channels come and go, trying to go at Myron and Fresh. Kevin Ray Wilder, MGTOW Dictionary, Southern Israel, all those, they come and go. They're all done. Anthony Johnson, he tried to go at, he tried to go at Fresh and Fit. Dude's got 500,000 subscribers and I get more views than he does. It's pathetic. Most of them fail, but a lot of them don't. A lot of them are still around, proving that, once again, Fresh and Fit, they pay a lot of people's bills. And so it appears that Mike Rashid has decided to increase his profile by going after the #1 men's podcast in the world. And he did so for what appears is the first time when he sat down with fellow bodybuilder Bradley Martin to shoot the shit, when the conversation took a turn and Mike decided to go after Myron. So shout out to King Life, who sent me this video on Discord, okay? I'm going to react. Like I said, I'm going to react to this. I'm going to break this down. And afterwards, I'll be joined by Phoenix Light Games, and he'll give his take on the entire situation, and then we will react to Myron's reaction. So without further ado, away we go.
The other day over that, the dude Myron was Fresh and Fit.
What happened?
I just seen a post. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, what was the post?
Talking about
intentionally disrespecting black women for no reason.
How black women are the lowest on the totem pole of attractiveness to him.
Okay, so let's go to the video. Let's go to the video Mike Rashid is referring to.
In terms of attractiveness.
All the way at the bottom. Now, are all black girls ugly? Of course not. There's some hot ones, but it's a minority. And let's be honest here. The average black woman's 187 pounds, loud, obnoxious, rude.
All facts.
They've done studies on like a customer service, and black women rank the lowest for getting a customer service representative that's black, and then also waiting on a table of black women. So servers say they hate serving black women the most, and then people that call customer service say they hate dealing with black women the most.
Real shit.
I was like, bro, what the f is going on here, man? And then on top of that, black women don't have a general respect for masculinity because a lot of them grow up in fatherless households. They grow up being told, your daddy ain't your ain't then you listen to the music ain't and it's this like continuous and very pernicious cycle of just constant on men. So by the time she comes to you, she doesn't really have an appreciation or respect for masculinity and most importantly, your authority. So she doesn't feel as though she needs to submit to you and follow you. So these are just some of the issues that plague the black community. Again, I want to be clear about this. Is this all black women? No, but you can't sit here and lie and say that it's not something that permeates throughout the culture and isn't
I mean, black women.
Okay, so that is the video that he is referring to. That's the video that Mike Rashid is referring to. is that I guess it was on TikTok, Twitter, whatever the case may be, right? Okay, so first off, I didn't hear the names Mike or Rashid in that clip. Mike, he didn't bring you up at all. Number two, why does he have a problem with their preferences in women? Mike said it himself. Black women are the lowest on the totem pole in attractiveness to him. Let's rewind that. He said to him.
Black women are the lowest on the totem pole of attractiveness to him.
Okay, that means that's his opinion. Those are his preferences. He's talking about black women. He's not talking about you, Mike. So what do his preferences in terms of who he dates and who he does not date have to do with you? Spoiler alert, absolutely nothing. Again, guys, this is why I suspect he attacked them for clicks, views, and clout. This was another unprovoked attack for no good reason. He's been on Fresh and Fit several times. He was well aware of what their views were before, during, and after each podcast, and he never had a problem with it then. So why all of a sudden does he have a problem with it now? Again, I can't think of any other reason besides getting back into people's consciousness and becoming more relevant than he appears to be now. And here's the thing, guys. This is what makes this extremely confusing. Mike Rashid is not irrelevant. At least not from where I'm sitting. That's what makes this confusing. Dude's got followers and subscribers into the millions. So why would you ether a relationship that appeared to be in good standing just for a few more followers and subscribers? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Let's continue.
I mean, black women wouldn't even look at you, but whatever.
Oh my God, come on, Mike. You're gonna do this now? You're gonna make ad hominem attacks on Myron because he spoke facts about black women? Here's what I do know about Mike. Mike's not a dumbass, okay? He ain't no dumbass. He knows that black women are at the bottom of the sexual totem pole. He knows that the average black woman in this country is overweight or obese. He knows that black women are hard to deal with in any and all situations. He knows they're bitter. He knows that they try to make things as difficult as humanly possible, and he damn sure knows about their piss poor attitudes. So why would he get emotional over another man's opinion? Myron's opinion. A man you used to call your friend. This is just so out of character for Mike. That's why this is confusing. And I'm being serious, guys, here. I'm not being facetious. Mike Rashid has always been, as far as I can tell, he's always been as stoic and as level-headed as any man in his position. Yet here he is using a female tactic, which is to attack the person and not the argument, by saying black women wouldn't look at you, but whatever. Mike, fam, are we in high school? Are we at a black women's singles meetup or something? Who is he trying to impress here? Let's continue.
But also, this fool had like he did research on the weirdest statistics that are hardest to deal with in customer service. And
what?
Why would you even research? Who conducted that study? For one, it's bullshit.
Now he's using the feminist playbook. Before he was using the black female playbook, but now he's using the feminist playbook. Now he's questioning who did the research and called it the weirdest statistics. Most of us here are aware of Pixie, right? For those of you guys who don't know, Pixie is a feminist who has an OnlyFans who thinks she's smarter than she is because she likes to argue with everybody. Well, Pixie's move is what Pixie likes to do when she is cornered on a given topic is she likes to question the validity of the source, right? She'll say, I would love to see the statistics. I would love to see the studies. No, she doesn't. She's not interested in that. She just wants to find a talking point in that study to argue, which in her mind automatically makes that study invalid. Mike's doing the same thing here, guys. The only difference here is that he's calling it weird. Mike, what's weird about these statistics? Well, what's weird about it is that they're correct, Mike. That's where your problem lies. Mike, you have seen and experienced with your own two eyes exactly what Myron and every other black man in America has experienced when it comes to American black women. But because Myron is speaking facts, you want to call it, quote, weird and question where these weird statistics came from. Newsflash, Mr. Rashid, Myron didn't need statistics to make his point. Okay, anyone who's been paying attention, they can attest to how difficult black women are to deal with, how entitled they are, their attitudes, their lack of respect for authority, their lack of respect for black men. We can see all of that. We can see that most of them are grossly underweight. I mean, dude, the list goes on and on. So to this point, he hasn't questioned or challenged Myron's talking points. He's just attacking Myron.
Anyway, so I checked. I said, bro, you are a very interesting person.
Oh, boy.
I've never met a person like you.
Oh, really?
I didn't think people like you existed, being black and hating themselves so much.
Oh, my God. Being black and hating themselves so much. Now he's back to using the black female talking points. Guys, I'm here to tell you, man. Black women have been telling dudes like me that we hate ourselves for decades. You don't date black women because you hate yourself. No. No, because if I did hate myself, then I would date black women. Gentlemen, this whole self-hate rebuttal, it's old, it's tired, and it's played out. And the funny thing is black women, they show far more self-hatred. Black women are the ones out here wearing blonde wigs, not black men. It's black women who are wearing those color contacts to make their eyes look blue, not black men. Black women are the ones who like to pretend they like pumpkin spice latte in the fall to fit in, not black women. Black women love to tell us that we hate ourselves for not choosing them, yet just about every decision they make cosmetically is to look more and more like white girls. And you know, the sad thing is they don't try to mimic the most important element that white girls have that black women do not, and that is femininity. Ladies, I'm here to tell you, sisters, y'all can wear all the blonde wigs and color contacts and skin lightening products you want to. You will never be attractive to black men of value until you do the hard thing, which is for y'all to be feminine. Anybody can throw on a wig and some lashes and lighten their skin with makeup. That's the easy part. Nah, the hard part is acting like a lady. The hard part is being feminine. And that's why y'all don't do it, because it's hard for you. But the fact that Mike Rashid just used the, quote, self-hate argument, that tells us what time he's on. Let's continue.
Right, because he shits on black people so much.
Oh my God, Mike. Myron doesn't, hold on, Mike. Myron doesn't shit on black people, Mike. He shits on niggas. You see, there's a difference between black people and niggas, Mike, and we all know it. But here's the thing. Myron shits on everybody. He shits on white people, he shits on black people, Asian people, Indian people, even shits on himself. But the reason everybody thinks he shits on niggas all the time is because niggas give him the ammo to do it. What class? All the time. Yes, every race has its deplorables. We know that. But there are way too many niggas in the black community, and it gives black people a bad name. So yeah, Mike, the reason why it seems Myron shits on niggas all the time is because niggas are all the time giving him reason to.
He wears the Ku Klux Klan hood, like it's just goofy. They're like, bro, they don't like you.
Oh God,
a white racist dude will use you, but he don't respect you.
Give me a break.
And you
nigga sounds like O'Shea.
Man, you're a beast with no nation.
Wait, what?
But he don't respect you. And you a man, you're a beast with no nation.
Okay, I think there he meant to say you're a man without an island. But again, he's using the nigga playbook, right? He's using the nigga playbook here and, you know, stringing a bunch of smart sounding shit to make something sound profound. And guess what? That's the type of shit that niggas fall for. Bruh, Mike said Myron's a beast with no nation. That's facts. That's a mic drop. Mike cooked his ass. No, you dumb niggas. A beast with no nation literally means nothing. This is why niggas like Paul believe movies like Get Out are based on a true story. If something sounds linguistically clever, if it sounds grammatically and grammarically correct, if it rhymes or sounds profound, niggas eat that shit up. That's why you got dumb niggas like Paul calling in and talking about, yo, Get Out was real, fam. Do your research.
So I told him, I DM'd him because I don't have his number. I got a new phone. I said, I'm very disappointed at you. I wasn't disrespectful. And he reported, I did a post when I mentioned it, said nothing disrespectful about him. He reported it, got my shit taken off of Instagram, got me blocked from doing lives for 30
Here
days.
he goes. Here he goes.
It's like, bro, you're the one who talk about people doing this to you.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yes.
You sure his fans didn't just do it?
Whatever.
Because I feel like I know Myron enough
that he is, although people don't agree with him, I know him enough to believe at least what he tells me, what I've seen.
Right.
And even on off-camera conversations that he's not the one for, well, let's take it away and let's censor it.
Exactly, Bradley. 2 points for you. Myron, of all people, wouldn't report something like this because that would undermine his entire message, which is anti-censorship.
Had to be his fans.
Maybe, but listen.
Maybe? Okay, there you go, Mike. Now you know. Guys, did you see? Listen. Did you guys see what just happened? Did you guys see what just happened? Did you guys see what happens when a man with common sense, Bradley Martin, is in the conversation? Mike sat here and took shot after shot after shot at Myron. Said black women wouldn't even look at you, and your statistics are weird, and you're weird for researching this. He's all in his feelings. But then when he accuses Myron of reporting him and getting him fucked up on whatever social media platform, all it took was for Bradley to calm the situation down and say, look, man, I know Myron personally, and he would never do that. Especially since he's been a victim of censorship himself. All it took was Bradley to infuse just a little bit of common sense here. And Mike Rashid instantly agreed. Okay, maybe he didn't. No, Mike, he did not. And because of that, Bradley was able to read between the lines, read the room, and accurately read that you're attacking a man's character by accusing him of something that is clearly out of character for him. Mike's masculine hard drive took over and said, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Myron's been banned, censored, etc. He's had people say all kinds of crazy shit about him. He's had multiple false accusations, multiple scandals, multiple hit pieces, and he didn't report those guys. So yeah, maybe he didn't report me. Gentlemen, this is why it's very important to have friends like Bradley Martin in your life. Friends like him help men stay centered, helps us stay in our lane and out of our emotions. Just that little 15-second soliloquy by Bradley temporarily took Mike out of his emotions, and surprise, surprise, common sense won over. Who knew?
Because I would be shocked. I'd be shocked.
Maybe he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Right? But it happened after that post. And that post wasn't even crazy, right?
Yeah.
But why is his fans on my shit? You know?
His fans are on your shit, Mike, because you shit on him. What'd you expect? His fans are going to defend him just like your fans defend you. You see, guys, this right here, this tells me that Mike was expecting to shit on Myron and get a bunch of praise and love because he's seen this happen to other content creators. But it didn't work out that way. And so now Mike's mad.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess
so whatever. But anyway, nonetheless, now I don't respect that at all. I found that highly disrespectful, right?
The removal or the conversation piece?
What he was saying about black women.
Right.
I found the dude who posted it highly disrespectful, Sean Kelly, because the caption was stupid. It was like, what ethnic group are the hottest? But it's only a caption about shitting on black women.
Well,
right?
There's also something to say, like, this type of conversation is just
low
like,
level. Why are y'all talking about that?
Yeah.
Why is that important?
Wait. Why are y'all talking about that? Why is that important? Are these serious questions, Mike? Okay, let me answer these questions for you, Mr. Rashid, since you seem to be having a little bit of trouble processing this. Why y'all talking about that? Well, number one, because we fucking can and it's a free country. And our freedom of speech is guaranteed by the First Amendment of the Constitution. Okay? The very same freedom of speech you accused Myron of taking away from you until Bradley was able to talk some sense into your consciousness. Number two, we talk about it because it's the fucking truth. Okay? We're truth tellers in this part of the web. That's how we roll. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. There are a bazillion other things you could be watching. So watch something you care about. Now to answer a second question. Why is it important? It's important because there are still so many black men out here who foolishly believe that black women are their only option. It's important because we want to get as many black men off the plantation as possible. This is important because any unsuspecting black man who wanders into the clutches of these harpies is subjecting himself to torture. It's important because black men need to warn other black men that a relationship with the average American black woman will 541% lead to a lifetime of fucking misery. That's why it's important, Mike. It's important because we're trying to wake dudes up. You know, it's funny. The more truth we tell, the more people come out and say, that's low-level conversation. No, Mike. The black women are low-level. The conversation is not. Let's continue.
It's also just sensational to cause algorithm.
And this is what, like, these wonderful people out here, like, elevate your conversation, elevate the content that you're listening to. Why do you want to sit and listen to that filth?
Why do you... Oh. So now you're calling it filth. Now you're calling... And again, keep in mind, guys, keep in mind that Mike has been aware of their views for years. He's been on the pod several times, but now all of a sudden, he wants to call it filth? Like, seriously, is a black woman coaching him to say this? Did Black Lives Matter pay Mike Rashid to come out and dog fresh and fit? And again, Mike, if you don't want to watch that filth, then don't watch. But to question the viewing habits of any given audience, that, Mike, that is low level. Mr. Rashid, people watch what they want to watch. And you are not the judge, the jury, nor the executioner when it comes to what qualifies as good, bad, or filthy content. Insulting the intelligence of the very population that has made you a multi-millionaire is extremely low level.
You know what I'm saying? Just men talking about how ugly women are. You feel me? But I think his content is problematic altogether. Like, I used to like them, right? Until I start learning more and more, hearing more and more of their shit.
Oh, now he's trying to backtrack. Now he's trying to backtrack. Well, I used to like them until I started hearing them more and more of their shit. Again, Mike, why are you acting brand new here? Why are you acting like you've never been aware of the fact that Myron and Fresh don't fuck with black chicks like that? You don't remember them going viral for saying they don't dabble in the dark? You don't remember that? It was all over the internet, Mike. Yet you, who has millions of followers, were somehow one of the very few small number of people who weren't aware of that? Come on, Mike. That's a bad look, my guy. Sorry.
I had to walk off of their show before. I'm like, this is stupid. Like, what are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? Disrespecting. Look, I was trying to act with decorum because what I wanted to do was
You were trying to what?
Act with decorum, with respect.
Okay, got you.
But when I was on it last time, I was ready to turn up. Matter of fact, if you watch, I got up to leave.
Oh, we will.
And I'm like, nah, because they started getting loud. Like, nah, I want some smoke. And you see, I sat down, I grabbed the mic, I pulled it closer to me, like, you know what I'm saying?
What?
And when they would say shit, I'm like, no, she ain't. I'm sorry, I'm trying to agitate them. But
Mike, bruh, do you see yourself right now? Like, do you see yourself right now? You just sat there and said that you wanted to act with decorum and be respectful. Then in the same breath, brag about how you engaged in immature sophomoric behavior in a feeble attempt to agitate them. What the fuck are we doing, Rashid? Why would you sit there and brag about the fact that you actively tried to agitate Fresh and Fit? Well, it turns out that Mike wasn't exactly being honest here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pull up the clip that he was talking about to see if he was ready to turn up and see if he really left the set only to troll and agitate them. Let's get to it. Here we go. Watch and listen.
No answer.
Well, how you please girls like that? Like you just
you're not answering the question.
or you?
What's your ideal size over here?
5'6".
What?
No.
Keep an eye on Mike. Keep an eye on Mike. He was agitated, blah, 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 blah.
No.
Big size.
Okay, now, you see that? He took off his headphones. He wasn't agitated. He wasn't ready to turn up. The guy was laughing.
Big size.
Look, he's got a smile on his face.
5 or 6 inches.
Yeah, but even if you have a little dick, if you know how to work that, is gonna. Some female would be good with it. You just gotta know how
So now he's off the set.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's smiling.
Come so fast. That's what matters for women.
So like, work it.
If you come too fast, that'll make women frustrated. Like if you have a okay dick and you still can't fuck.
Yo, I ain't trying to get too TMI. When you fucking a nigga sucking his dick, real rap, is your voice that fucking deep, or at least you got like a work fucking voice?
Why, you want me to make a little bit of noise?
No,
like
I'm just saying. If I heard Pop Smoke talking from heaven while I'm stroking, real rap.
But you have to lose some weight until you can see your dick, nigga.
Oh, hold up. I got to give it to old girl. Uh-oh, she stepped into the ring. Yes, sir.
She got that.
Oh shit. So you're saying, wait. So you're saying that if I lose some weight and I become your broke ass, bitch ass boyfriend.
Oh shit.
No?
Damn.
And I start fucking with a masculine bitch.
Look at
like
Sneeko.
You,
I love Sneeko's face,
with big
dude.
titties.
Oh.
Right? With a fucking.
Look who has rejoined the panel.
Tattoo on your face.
Yeah, nigga.
Masculine as shit.
Yes.
How are you gonna be sounding?
How I'm gonna be sounding?
Yeah.
Nigga, what the fuck? Or it's different, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, bitches like fat niggas like you, so what's the problem?
Bitches love rich nigga like me.
Rich?
I bet your boyfriend
It
never like
was
me.
the matter.
I bet your boyfriend never like me.
But he can't fucking better than you.
Oh, now watch Mike.
But I bet you live in a fucking Section 8 house.
Watch Mike.
And I live in a fucking mansion.
Uh-oh.
You still unhappy because if you wasn't unhappy, you wasn't being aggressive and being rude.
I'm gonna get a bit of mic. Y'all turn my shit up. I love this.
You're unhappy, baby. Like you got to stop like be acting like weird.
No.
Does it look? Hold on. Yeah, exactly. Myron's not even on the panel, y'all. Watch.
If you unhappy, like I'm very happy with my life.
What do you think will happen?
Does Mike Rashid look pressed to you guys? Does he look like a man who's ready to turn up? No, he's there smiling and laughing and having a good time like everybody else.
Because he's doing that, like being weird.
No. I'm asking you a question. You sound like. Hold on. Relax, Sean. Your man ain't here, and he couldn't afford to get in this building. Okay, let me tell you this. I'm asking you. Who said disrespectful?
It's mad disrespectful, boy. You
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Stop playing. Stop. Yo, my nigga done fucked you, nigga, like in the.
Oh, there she goes.
Actually,
Oh, here she goes. Oh boy.
enough to know he's fucking packed.
And look at Mike Rashid. Big shit-eating grin.
Stop playing. Get over here. Stop playing.
You just like to disrespect to women like that.
I'm talking facts, nigga.
Just lame niggas.
I'm talking facts.
Look at Mike Rashid. So as you guys can see, as you guys have pointed out in the chat, number one, Myron's not even on the panel at this time. That's Ack. That's DJ Academics. But secondly, Mike does not appear to want to turn up. He looked like he was having a good time and enjoying the spectacle just like everybody else. Look, smiling, laughing, giggling, having a good time just like everybody else. But he wants to tell us that he had to get up out of there and tell him, no, you got to stop this, blah, 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 blah. He didn't get up and go to the couch to troll these guys. He probably went to use the bathroom. And when he got back, you guys could see that he did not look agitated or that he disagreed. Dude actually smiled and chuckled. So I'm not sure why Mike would lie here and tell Bradley the story, which looks like it's nothing more than a delusion of grandeur. Let's continue.
Everybody got calm when I was there, right? But I shut this shit down like, yo, this is stupid.
This is on the internet somewhere.
Yeah,
bruh.
Yeah, I said, I need to cut this shit. Like,
he didn't do none of that, y'all. He didn't do none of that. Literally never happened. We just watched it. He didn't say, shut this shit down. No, he looked like he was having a good time. Unbelievable. Like, did Mike think that we were not going to research this? And shout out to Bradley Martin again. He's like, this is on the internet, right? It's almost like he's trying to like low-key warn Mike, like, oh no, man, like you might want to walk that back because if this is on the internet, people are going to find out.
Like, and I walked off, right? So, and I don't watch their shit because it's redundant, right?
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't watch their shit because it's redundant? Mike, if you don't watch their shit, how do you know it's redundant? You guys see what's happening here? All this guy wants to do is shit on Fresh and Fit. He just wants to shit on Myron and Fresh. He's abandoned all logic and reason, and he seems to have forgotten that, yes, the shit is on the internet, like Bradley reminded him. And now he's lying about the fact that he doesn't really watch their content. If you didn't watch their content, Mike, then why did you go on the pod 2 or 3 times? Like, Mike, seriously, like, you're better than this. And I mean that. Like, I cannot, like, I'm serious, guys. I cannot imagine that clout is more important to Mike Rashid than his friendship with Myron and Fresh. I just don't understand it, guys. I don't get it. I really don't.
The people, now, does he say some cool shit about investing and working out? Sure.
Oh. So you do point out the fact that Myron and Fresh do offer value. And then, of course, you just, yeah, sure they do. But.
Yeah. Right? But you say a lot of vile, volatile shit about women.
Yes, Mike. He does say a lot of vile, volatile shit about women. Why does he do that? Because there is a lot of foul, vile, volatile shit about women. I mean, come on, Mike. Why are you acting like you don't know that what this man says is the truth?
In general, you have women that are not the most intelligent women that you have on there.
Here we
you
go.
ask them, name 5 countries. Why?
Why, Mike? To point out that vile, volatile shit he says that about women is true. That's why. Modern women are fucking dumb, Mike. You know this. These bitches can recite every word of Cardi B's tracks. They can get flown out all over the world and get butt fucked in Dubai by a bunch of oil sheiks, but they can't name 3 countries. Which, by the way, that's remedial fucking knowledge. Naming 3 countries ain't even that difficult. Yet, night after night, these vapid, useless bitches can't even do that. It is so rare, in fact, that when a bitch does name 3 countries, she gets a fucking Don DeMarco. That's why, Mike.
Why are you doing that? I get it. It makes them look silly. You get a lot of views.
No, it doesn't make them look silly. It shows that they are silly.
That's just low level shit. I don't need to participate. I don't want to be in that kind of environment.
Cool.
I can't be friends with people like that. That's just not dope.
I hear it.
I don't give a fuck. Okay, you made some money. Who gives a fuck? You got to pay for pussy. Y'all are on gigolo sites.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
What is it called? The dude that
this guy. Oh, boy.
Sugar daddy sites.
Oh, no.
What are you talking about, bro?
What do you mean they're on sugar daddy
They're on
sites?
sugar daddy. They're like on those kind of like dating sites.
Like they are?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
It's on the internet.
Oh.
Like they're like, I'm a
It's
sugar
on the
daddy?
internet.
Like
bro.
I'm a sugar daddy?
People have exposed them to being, and then they be like, oh yeah, no, we got game. They don't get nothing from us. We'll fuck them and that's it.
Oh, no.
That's a flex, my boy.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Mike. Mike, real rap. Please tell me that you don't understand what's really going on here. Holy fucking shit. Yes, Mr. Rashid, Myron and Fresh are on sugar sites. No, they don't pay for pussy. But if you paid attention and actually did your research, you would see that they have courses out teaching guys how to get free pussy on sugar sites without paying. That's game, Mike. And yes, it is a flex when you can fuck girls for free who charge other men a price for doing the same thing. They teach men how to get over on women who are trying to get over on rich guys. They are on sugar sites running what's called Salt Game. Mike, you ever heard of that? MLD, Modern Life Dating, did a collaboration with Fresh and Fit called Salt and Salt 2.0. And those collaborations specifically taught men how to run Salt Game, which is flipping the script on sugar babies looking for a sugar daddy. The game is to get pussy from them without paying. Mike is being lazy here, which again, it's uncharacteristic of him. When you see or hear something about someone that doesn't necessarily jive with what you think or what you know, you do some research, then maybe reach out to the guy to get a better understanding. Hey, look, man, you guys are on these sugar sites. What's going on? Myron probably would have sent him a link to the course. Cool. Bet. Appreciate you. But Mike is so eager to drag these guys, he is now getting his information from hit pieces and using those talking points to get them. But Mike is clearly unaware of Salt Game and the many men in this community who run it. Further, Myron and Fresh consistently tell their guys not to pay for box. They're not on sugar sites looking for pussy to buy, Mike. They're on sugar sites looking to score easy box for free. Guys, this is where willful ignorance clearly comes into play here. Okay? Mike's a smart dude. Okay? He ain't no dum-dum. If he really wanted to, he could have easily figured out the truth in just a few clicks. But because he wants to turn on these guys, he's going to pretend that every headline, every title of every video is the gospel. Then, of course, Bradley asks him, well, how do you know? It's on the internet. Oh, sweet mother of fucking God. Oh, my God. It's on the internet is the worst thing you can say when someone questions the validity of a claim. Hey, so-and-so said XYZ about you. Well, how do you know? It's on the internet. What the fuck kind of response is that? It's on the internet? That's the best you could do? This is why we know he wants to remain willfully ignorant. He is using the internet as this end-all, be-all bastion of truth. Again, out of character for a guy like Mike Rashid. I can't believe that he is sacrificing his friendship with Myron and Fresh at the altar of clout. I just don't get it. I don't understand.
That's a flex?
I didn't even know there was fucking sites like that.
Me either. But is that a flex? You're bragging about that, my boy? Walter, you wear jewelry, you gotta...
Oh, God.
Bro, you look stupid.
Now you're hurling insults at Fresh? Like, what the fuck did he ever do to you, Mike? The fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, now you're going at Fresh.
Oh. I don't like neither one of them.
Okay.
This guy.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. I have zero respect for them. I saw Fresh not long ago, and I know he felt my energy, but I was just being cool with his little fucking dog, little Pomeranian. Why would a man have a Pomeranian?
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, no. Oh, no. Guys. Mike Rashid is a black man who's acting like a nigga. Mike Rashid is he's not acting like a black man. This dude is acting like a nigga. It's a Shiba Inu. A Pama fucking Ranian? You know, it's interesting. It's interesting that this dude is sitting here preaching to us, looking down our nose at us, and telling us that it's unmanly to own a small dog. Yet here he is, doing the most cowardly thing a man could ever do, which is sell out his friends for a little clout. You want to make fun of Fresh's dog and insult Fresh's masculinity? And ha, you have a foo-foo dog? But bruh, you're the one sitting here dogging two men who worked with you, who looked up to you, and considered you a friend and an ally before having a conversation about them. Very manly, Mike. Very, very masculine of you. Make fun of a man's dog while you sit there and backstab him. Insane. In the end, guys, I don't know what to think here. And I'm being dead serious, man. On one hand, I've always respected Mike. I haven't always agreed with everything he said, but I thought that fundamentally we were at least a little bit like-minded. And you guys know what I've always said. If you are good with women, do not become friends with men who are not good with women, because eventually they will turn on you. That happened with Abba and Preach. They pay for pussy. They're not good with women. So in hindsight, it wasn't a surprise that they came after Myron and Fresh. Okay, whatever. But Mike Rashid's got bitches for days. So I am genuinely confused as to why this man, who has millions of dollars and millions of followers, take a blowtorch to a long-standing mutually beneficial friendship with a couple of guys who can help increase his profile. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Insane. Incredible. All right, so what I'm going to do... wait a minute. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring up Phoenix Light Games. Let me go ahead and add him to the stage. All right, PLG, let's go ahead and get you on stage. All right, brother. So you've been, and I'll make some corrections on the back. So you've been listening backstage. Listen, man, what are your thoughts on this entire situation? Is there anything I missed? Is there something that you'd like to point out? Mike Rashid, go. Like, what's going on here? Why would he do this? Why would he do this to his homeboys, man?
You can hear me, right?
I sure can.
Okay. Like when I saw this, when it went viral, I'm like, dude, Mike Rashid is actually talking shit about Myron.
I couldn't believe it, man.
I saw this guy go on the podcast like 3 or 4 times, and I'm like, he was the last person I expected.
Yeah, man.
Who would do this. And I was like, Donovan, I share your same like reaction. I was confused.
It's crazy, man.
As fuck when this happened. I was like, dude, what are you doing? I
don't know. Look. Listen. The way I see it is this: the only and again, we'll try to workshop this to try to figure something out here. The guy is a multimillionaire, okay? Mm-hmm. And listen, guys in the chat say, well, his numbers are a little bit low. Okay, fine, I get it. But this guy is set for life financially. Why would a man like him sacrifice this friendship for clout? It just seems uncharacteristic. Like, honestly, a guy like Mike Rashid, the only other two people that I would, well, there are plenty of people I'd be shocked to do this, the Tate brothers. This is almost like the Tate brothers coming out and saying, yeah, Myron and Fresh are clowns. What? Why would you do that?
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense to me, like, at all. Like, it just came out of nowhere. Like,
yeah.
When I was watching it, I was thinking of reasons why he would do this. But obviously, the first thing I thought about was clout. But here's another thing. I don't know about what Mike's family situation is, but maybe the women in his family started watching. Started watching his content and started, actually watching him go on Fresh and Fit, and then they started watching Fresh and Fit, and obviously they probably watched something that made black women go viral, and basically what they say about them. Whenever Myron states the facts about these bitches, and they didn't like it, and they reached out to Mike saying, "Why are you friends with this guy? He's talking shit about us. Like what? Like, do you not care about how this is making us feel? He's making us feel like we're invaluable. Why are you listening to him? Why are you investing into this guy that clearly hates black women? Even though we in this community who have common sense know that Myron doesn't hate black women. He just says what they do on a daily basis.
He's honest about
why they're the lowest ranked on all dating apps in the country.
And by the way, dating apps, that is the most accurate empirical set of data that you can find. And it's not Pew Research. It's not some bullshit survey where they skew the numbers. No. On dating apps, where people aren't politically correct on dating apps, PLG. People swipe right and left on people they are either attracted to or unattracted to. That's the bottom line. And so for him to call the dating site information weird, that again, to me, that just says he wants to remain willfully ignorant.
Yeah, to call something that Myron, it's like you said, we don't need statistics to prove that black women are ranked the lowest, and to call it weird, what kind of rebuttal is that? That's not debunking his argument. All you're doing is making ad hominem attacks and making feminine arguments against it.
LB31 on the YouTube side says, and this is where the stuttering starts. Brad asked him one question and Rashid had no rebuttal. Yeah, he's talking about the conversation that Bradley's having with Rashid about Myron reporting him. He's like, look, dude, listen, say what you want, but I know Myron personally, and having been through censorship and getting flagged and social media accounts taken down, he's not the type of dude. And he said he's not the type of dude who would do that. And you know what Mike Rashid did? Yeah, okay, maybe he didn't. So for a split second, Bradley was able to talk a little bit of common sense into him, and then he went right back to being emotional with the ad hominem attacks.
Exactly. That remark pissed me off. Like,
crazy.
I've watched Myron and you guys for years. He has never, ever made a hit piece on somebody before actually asking, hey, can we have a conversation about this?
Right.
Would you like to come to the studio? He's asked Ethan Klein every time he made anytime he went
Ethan
live
Klein's
with
a coward.
him, every time that he made a video about him, hey, do you want to come to the studio and actually have a conversation? What is the answer all the time? No.
Of course it's no.
Why? Because he doesn't want to be there. Why? Because he's a coward.
Yep.
He's a coward. He doesn't want to be face to face with him. This was and this is what Mike Rashid did. Instead of having a genuine conversation with him, I guess something that bothered him about what he was saying, he makes these outrageous claims that he can't substantiate. We clearly see that he lied about everything.
Yep.
But he says it on Bradley's show.
Yep.
And does not reach out to Myron first at all.
But here's the thing. Here's where Mike thought he covered his ass. Okay. Mike said, I shot him a message on Instagram because I didn't have his number. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. You've known Myron for years, and now all of a sudden you don't have his number? And I think the reason why he hit him up on Instagram or Facebook or whatever is because he probably knew that was a little bit too personal. He wanted to go back and forth with Myron on a platform. Unfortunately for Mike Rashid, Myron's got all the receipts, man.
Yeah, like Myron keeps tracks of everything.
Dude.
He scream like anytime he gets a message or anything that he thinks is miscellaneous, he always takes a screenshot. He always saves it. Dude, he used to work for Homeland Security. You don't think he's trained to make sure that he has everything to cover his ass, especially with
this dude,
everything that him and Walter have been through throughout the years?
Yeah, listen, Walter and Myron are nothing if not battle tested. Black Operator on the Rumble side says dudes like Mike are so pressed because there's people out there that don't like black women. N-words like him are dangerous to young black men. He ignores the dysfunctional and treacherous behavior of black women. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I agree to it. I agree to an extent, but I think what Mike did, he just how do I say this? I forgot who this was a couple of years ago when Myron had this debate with somebody. This guy called him a Sambo nigga or whatever.
Yes, he said I call Myron the Sambo from Sudan. That was Malik Zulu Shabazz. Yeah, that was funny as shit.
Yeah. This is I think this is probably I'm not sure this encompasses Mike is reasoning for doing this, but maybe the nigga in him doesn't like successful black men who are just like him.
There you go. That's a nigga trait. That's a nigga trait. Putting out the truth about black women and ostracizing them. I think that's probably one of the reasons. King Life with the $5 super chat says, sent you an article, said also Mike is clearly disingenuous and using the FNF hate wave for views. He shows you his narcissism. Another Allende. Oh boy, Jesus Christ.
Oh God. Yeah. He did this. I wholeheartedly believe he did this for clout. But the reason, here's the thing. It didn't work. Like you said, it didn't work out the way it did for him. He thought that if he made outrageous claims, he would talk shit about Fresh and Fit, and he would be getting a lot of praise for it. But it didn't work out that way because, dude, people have been watching Myron and Fresh for years.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
For years.
Yep.
They're tired of the bullshit that people are saying about them, and Myron keeps proving them that he has receipts.
Yeah.
So when people nowadays in 2025 are making hit pieces about them, which are clearly not true, and Myron immediately does a reaction to whatever is made about him, they're like, dude, this is a lie. We can go back 2 to 3 years ago, and rewatch when you were on the podcast. You did not talk shit about them like,
no,
I was about to turn up and shit. You didn't do shit.
No, I didn't do anything.
You didn't say anything. And he also lied when he said I was about to turn on Myron. He wasn't there.
Bruh.
He wasn't.
He was not. There was Ack. Ack was the one hosting the show at that point. Unbelievable, man.
He turned over King to King Academics.
Yep.
Because he had to work on fixing some audio issues in the
there
back.
You go.
He wasn't there.
He wasn't even there.
Podcast.
Unbelievable.
He wasn't there. So, Mike, what are you doing, man?
Jesus. Aaron Moses, the one, says, this is actually a question for both of us. He says, do you think it would be detrimental to their brand if Fresh and Fit brought black women on their show that actually acted decent and Frank Castle non-black women. No, I don't think it would be detrimental to their brand at all. Because one of the highest rated episodes in Fresh and Fit history, that was the episode where Candace Owens was on. And would you like to know why that was one of the highest rated episodes? Is because these ratchet black women were actually listening to Candace. They were actually asking her genuine questions about life decisions, and they were listening to the answers. What do you think?
Yeah. I wouldn't think it would, tamper with their, exposure at all. I think it would actually elevate it. Yeah, you're right. Candace Owens, the black women who were,
that was incredible.
Back and forth with Myron and shit. They were receptive to her,
yeah, they were.
To her,
they were,
and everything like that. But here's the thing, we guys, we have to be realistic. That's not going to happen most of the time because black women like Candace Owens are an exception to the rule.
Jesus Christ, man! Oh my God!
Guys,
and listen. He asked if it would be detrimental if they brought black women onto their show that actually acted decent. Yeah, good luck finding those. Good luck finding those women. And then Frank Castling, the non-black women. Listen, I don't think it would be detrimental to their brand at all. This is interesting. I was actually, and there could be other episodes. The last episode I was on with Fresh and Fit, which was last Monday or something I think it was last Monday. That was one of the very few episodes where the two most ratchet black women were not the ones that got kicked off. I was sat right between. I was like, how about that? Shout out to you guys. You guys survived Fresh and Fit.
I was watching your reaction to it.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching your reaction to it. You were like, holy shit.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Chill.
I could not believe it. Oliver Ware II says, right. He's either with a black chick or got paid off to talk shit about Myron and Fresh and Fit. What do you think about that theory? That Mike Rashid has a new girlfriend or a black woman in his life, somehow found out that he's cool with Fresh and Fit. That's why he is on this, that's why he's on this smear campaign. What do you think of that?
That could be a possibility. Yeah. I mean, it's I gotta say, it would take a lot of work. It would take probably. Here's the thing. I don't think it happened recently. This has to be something that accumulated over time.
Yeah,
because
that's true.
Mike hasn't been on Fresh and Fit for 2-3 years.
I would say it's probably about a year and a half, maybe 2 years, maybe longer, because time seems to be slipping away. Yeah.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would have to be like something that had a black woman trying putting snippets in here and there and having it accumulate over time. I do think it's a possibility. I just don't think it was a recent thing.
Okay.
Hey, you're gonna talk shit about them, right? Because they've been saying this about us. Hey, Mike is like, okay, sure. That's not realistic. That things don't happen like that. Obviously, this is something that is accumulated over time.
Okay, that makes sense. No, I totally agree with that. G Manifesto says, Don, we need Paul to try to call in tonight. He's just trying to get some clout. Stop keeping the brothers down. Very, very good. Let's see. There was one more. Yes. Shane will win with the $5 super chat says this guy equals fake news. Andy Correa says Mike is a clown. Dude got caught lying extra hard, and anyone who still backs these guys up, just stay hidden. Look, I don't want to, because even though this appears to be a clout chase, I still have a lot of respect for Mike because of his long track record. And I understand. Listen, if Myron and Fresh are not cool with them, I get it. I totally understand. But we say all the time, especially in the sports arena, that a person should not be judged by their worst moment. Mike Rashid, this is probably the worst that Mike Rashid has ever looked, ever. And guys are calling him a clown, and rightfully so. I get it. He did a very clownish thing. Do you think Mike Rashid is a clown? Or I'll put it to you this way. Is Mike Rashid a nigga at this point, or is he just a black man who's acting like a nigga?
At this moment, and everything I've given, everything I've watched and learned about him, maybe he's being a black man, but being a nigga at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
I haven't even though this was really bad, I haven't seen really a lot of everything. If he continues with this for maybe a month or two, then nigga all around.
Yeah, something tells me he won't be continuing this for long because even on his page, like, they're still coming. This is why, see, this is funny. This is why when he put that on his Instagram, he actually thought that it was Myron's guys who reported him, right? And maybe they were, but even on his Instagram, guys are coming after him. This was not, look, man, they say there's no such thing as bad publicity. I would beg to differ. There is absolutely such thing as bad publicity.
Absolutely.
DW says, so Mike watches FNF haters channels. Absolutely. Thaddeus Brown Walker says, living life as a salt daddy. Let's see. Oliver Ware II, pardon me, says, Donovan, it's the new world now. Clout is more valuable than being wealthy. What are your thoughts on that? That's actually not a bad, actually makes sense.
Well, you know what? Yeah, that's absolutely. I think that's 100% true. 100% true because clout is like clout is Jesus juice for everybody right now.
Jesus juice.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty much like that because like clout is the recipe for instant success and fame, but to get clout over something is spreading his false claims around. That's I call that false clout.
Okay.
Because that's not something like that is not going to last because like hey maybe you'll get a lot of attention in the moment, but people are going to have common sense and think, wait. I mean, yeah, this was out of like wait, the shock value.
Yes.
The shock value was like, oh shit. But then after a while, they're going to be like, dude, you're lying. We did the research.
Yeah.
So it's not going to last long.
No.
He's going to get a lot of exposure for the stuff that he said because, again, you were right. You said this before. Mike Rashid is the last person you would expect to do something like this.
Yeah, man.
So of course, he's going to get instant clout because he did something like this. But over the last few days, ever since it happened, he's been getting a lot of hate. He's been getting a lot of negative attention. And that's another reason why he's pissed off because, again, he expected...
He expected people to just back him up. Yeah, let's jump on the fresh and fit hate train. Yeah, Mike, you're with us too now. That didn't happen.
Yeah. Basically, it's the Brandon Jamal situation.
Ooh, I like that. Jesus Christ, boy, that dude was a nigga for real. Shane will win with the $10 super chat says, the way he's talking reminds me of how Cam Newton started acting, once he started dating his recent girlfriend. Now it's all about, quote, defend the black woman at all costs. I really do believe that has a lot to do with it, man. Do you remember the Hafiz situation from about a year and a half ago?
Bro, I watched both of those breakdowns.
Jesus.
Especially, and bro, I watched it like, especially the one that he did with Pearl.
Yes.
Bro, like, I was so pissed off, especially with the Derek Jackson.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God.
How Hafiz did with Pearl. I was like, Pearl, like, damn it. Like,
well, a lot of people think. See, all of a sudden, Hafiz decides to go on this anti-red pill thing, right?
Yeah.
He claims to know Dr. Peterson. Like that nigga don't know nobody. I think that the woman he eventually married, the woman who is now his wife, I think she got in his ear. I think she's like, you know what? All this red pill shit, you need to go and renounce. She either did it directly or indirectly. I think she closed up her legs and says, listen, until you renounce this red pill shit, we ain't getting married. And dude, Hafiz has not been seen or heard from since. That dude literally vanished into thin air. Dude had a podcast called The Roommates. They had 500,000 subscribers. Took a detonator to it. And now no one knows where the fuck he's at or what he's doing. Incredible.
Yeah, like his wife, he's in his wife's frame.
Oh, 100%.
It's not the other way around.
100%.
It's not the other way around. And he publicly admitted when he was on Valuetainment that he lost his virginity to his wife.
Yes. Yeah. Now, see, I didn't even realize that, but I actually sort of did this. Like, you know what? I think his wife might be the first person this dude has ever had sex with.
And like a lot of guys who get into the red pill at first and then they finally get a girl, they're like, wait a minute. I forgot what you called this. I think it's called, I don't know, the black pill effect.
Yeah.
When men, they engage the red pill, but when they finally get a girl, they're like, wait a minute. I could get a girl. I didn't have to do all that stuff.
Right.
So the red pill is basically just a waste of time.
Yep.
So
people, it's funny. People use the red pill to get what they need, and then they say, "I don't need the red pill anymore," but they do.
Yeah, Yeah, but they actually do. Like when I got in this, I went through my red pill rage and stuff like that. But I stuck with it, and I watched you guys for a long time, and then I'm like, okay, this is making sense. Okay, now I'm gradually getting into it. Now I'm learning. Okay, now I don't have to be angry. I can just approach the situation with logic, rationale, and okay, I get how reality is. I accept it. I understand it. I can move accordingly and move calmly. And right now, I'm doing great. I got a new job. I'm good with women. I'm good.
Okay. Very good stuff. Good stuff.
But it doesn't work out for most guys because when they actually get pussy for the first time, they get angry at the amount of work that they had to do to get it.
Ain't that the truth?
they get angry for the amount of work they had to do to get it. And
you got to get more efficient. You have to be more efficient at it.
Yeah, they have to be more efficient at it for it to be, something that they have to get used to. But they don't want to get used to it. They just want it right now. But that is not how it works.
LB31 on the YouTube side says, quote, he felt my energy. That is something punks would say. I think what Mike was referring to is when he said, I saw Fresh and he felt my energy. I think Mike Rashid was probably indirectly physically threatening him. When he says he felt my energy, I think what he meant to say is he was scared of me. Mike's a big fucking dude, man. He's intimidating to literally everybody. He felt my energy. That's a dumbass thing to say. Walter Weeks is 5'9", 5'10", 150, 160 pounds. He felt my energy. Of course he would, nigga. Look at you. Ridiculous, man.
Yeah, like when he said he felt my energy, I'm like, bro,
dude, what are you doing,
I get it. Dude, I've seen your physique. I've seen how big you are. Like, bro, you're intimidating to most men, but it's not like he's scared to talk to you.
No.
He's like, it's like, how do I explain this? It's not intimidating in terms of being scared. It's like he's impressed.
That could work. Crush Globalist says clout is extremely addictive to narcissists. Guys, I don't like to throw around the word narcissist because none of us are doctors. Dude, there was this one clip I saw of Andrew Wilson. I don't know if you've seen it. He was on the Whatever podcast, and he asked the girls, how many of you have dated a narcissist? Every single one of them raised their hands. Then he said, how many of you have dated a narcissist who was diagnosed by someone other than you? And it was fucking crickets. So I stay away from... Listen, I stay away from using the word narcissist. I'm not a doctor. Listen, just because a man is confident and he's sure of himself, that does not make him a narcissist. So I tend to stay away from words like that.
The whole narcissist term is thrown around.
It's played out. It's played out.
Here's the thing: we expect women to use it a lot because inherently they are narcissistic. But men who use the word willy-nilly, guys, we gotta.
Yeah, this is too much. Like a lot of guys, like especially at the beginning of the Red Pill. Oh yeah, I dated a BPD girl, borderline person. Dude, that is a mental illness. That is a mental health illness diagnosis. Just because she's crazy. Hold on. Just because she's crazy doesn't mean she's BPD. Go ahead.
Yeah. Like I think you should make this a new rule. I'm telling you what to do. I'm just offering.
No, I understand. I get it.
I think you should make it a new rule to time somebody out who uses the mental illness argument.
Dude, she's crazy. Take her to the loony bin. Nah, bitch, she's just being a woman.
Like every time a bitch does some crazy shit, whenever you watch police videos or when you watch Fresh and Fit, it's always, she's
mentally ill.
What does she have? Like, is she bipolar? Dissociative identity disorder? No, she's a woman.
Yes.
She's it's especially with the black mother who cooked her children.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
How many people said that was mental illness?
Dude, look at the comments, man. Look at the comments. They said, well, the community underserved her because they didn't die. No, this was just an evil fucking woman who did an evil fucking thing. Fastback GT says, the problem I have with Myron is that he didn't tell the truth about the tech. What brought down the WCT towers? He repeated what his bosses told him. Myron hasn't taken a materials engineer class. Fastback GT, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
What?
Hold on. So your problem with Myron is some shit that happened on 9/11? Okay, big fucking deal. Okay, that's your problem. What, are you gonna not watch him now? Dude, it pisses me off when people. My problem with Myron is that he only wears black socks. What the fuck does that have to do with what we're talking about here? Nobody's talking about the World Trade Centers, fam. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Like, people, here's the thing. They just want an excuse not to like him.
Yeah, no, obviously.
Because here's the thing. To listen to Myron, to listen to the advice that he gives, it's very hard to do. It's like the advice he gives is hard to do, but it's hard to do for a reason. But here's the thing: when people make up shit or they find things that they don't like, it's just an excuse not to like him.
There it is. They were never on board with him in the first place. They didn't like him. And see, here's the thing: this is why people hang on to stupid reasons as to why they don't like somebody, is because they know the reason is stupid. Not only they know the reason is stupid, they know that they don't like him because they're jealous of him. People say all the time, I don't like Fresh because he stutters. No, you don't like Fresh because he drives 5 fucking Lamborghinis and can fuck pretty much any bitch he wants, and you can't. So you have to pick something obscure as a reason not to like him. Listen, if you're jealous of the nigga, just say that.
How many people, when the whole Daisy Chen thing happened,
oh my God.
Fresh did this even though he preaches not to do this. So since he did this,
I don't like him. You guys, right, those people were already out on Fresh in the first place. When that happened, then all the Fresh haters, oh, this is why I don't like Fresh. No, nigga, you've never liked him. Stanley Frederick on the YouTube site says, hey, Donovan, I think the problem started when their after hours and Academics and Sneeko were arguing with this girl who had a deep voice, and Mike Rashid got up and walked off the show. Stanley Frederick, fam. Number one, Mike Rashid he left to use the bathroom, number one. Number two, his problem is with DJ Academics, not Myron, but he wants to say his problem is with Myron because Myron is the bigger star than DJ Academics. That literally has nothing to do with anything. Mike Rashid got up, used the bathroom, came back, and acted like he didn't have a problem. Stop it. SLV says jealousy could also be a part of it, but I think he's caping up for a ratchet black girl that's in his ear. Dude, I'm hearing that more and more, man. I'm hearing that more and more.
That's the start.
What do you think about him going after Fresh's dog, man? What do you think him going after Hero, man?
Oh my God, Hero! Like what, bro? Like when Mike said that about his dog, I'm like, really? And he called his dog a Pomeranian.
Dude, he doesn't even. No, that's some nigga shit. If you don't even know, listen, man, most niggas have no idea what a Shiba Inu looks like unless they look at Fresh's dog. I'm a bit of a dog snob. I've owned dogs all my life. I watch the Westminster Kennel Club dog show all the time. But dude, come on, man. Like, you're going after it. Like, seriously, it's not enough to where you're throwing Myron under the bus and betraying him. Now you got to go after Fresh. Like, you got Hero catching strays. Come on, man.
Yeah, that was that was some weak shit that he pulled. That was weak. Like seriously, the dog. You're gonna talk shit about his dog and how he has a small dog and therefore he's not a real man. That's black women tactics.
Yep, real shit, real fucking shit. Oh wow, look at this. Hold on a second. Oh wait a minute. Wait. Oh boy, more bullshit by Fastback GT. I'm not gonna read that shit. Thaddeus Brown Walker says something I love about Candace, like guys like Andrew Tate and Myron Gaines, command praise among men. Candace Owens commands presence among women and can naturally compel them to listen intently. That's a very, very good point.
Yeah,
Ice Dragon Kid says Mike Rashid probably felt slighted that they hadn't invited him back recently. Okay, very good.
Did he request?
Huh?
Did he request?
I don't know. I'll have to get with Myron to ask him about that. Maybe get the details on that. GI Ant 864 says Sharp, don't forget who is with Mike on Bradley's show. 19 Keys is similar to the Hotep community. You know what, Giant 864? I'm not really listen, I'm good friends with Hotep Jesus, but I'm not really up on what the Hotep community is. So maybe he's telling me that the Hotep community likes to cape up for black women. I don't know. DW says was recent because Mike talked shit to Sean Kelly, a guy Myron recently did a podcast with. It was recent. Okay. All right. Ken Rose with the $2 super chat. Appreciate that very, very much. Stanley Frederick says wealth is always going to trump clout. I would agree. Stanley Frederick says Myron was cool until he started getting political. Okay, guys, so I understand that you don't always have the highest opinion of Myron and Fresh. I get it. And you are entitled to your opinions, okay? Myron and Fresh are two of my very best friends. So I thank you to speak respectfully about them. Don't want to hear, don't want to see what your problem with Myron is. Go somewhere else and do that. So this is your one and only warning. This is your one and only warning. I don't want to hear what your problem with Myron or Fresh is, because if I hear it one more time, I'm going to ban the fuck out of you. Stanley, dude, you've been on thin ice for like 3 months, bruh. Like, seriously, it's time to fall the fuck back, bruh. Like, don't nobody give a shit about what you have to say about what you think is cool and what's not. Fuck out of here. Go ahead, man.
No, I was gonna be like an echo. Like, Stanley's been commenting like
he's weird. I think he's a low key troll. He's got a half a chance before I get rid of his dumbass.
Okay.
Anyway. SLV says 3 years ago. Oh, 3 years ago, Mike was on Fresh and Fit with his 2 chicks, 1 white, 1 black. I remember that. This seems like his
Spanish. She was a Latina.
Okay. Well, he continues. It says, this seems like his black girl got him to let go of his white girl and is now just whispering in his ear. That could be it. That would be it. That could be it. The Innocent Devil says, Red Pill Rage is an inevitable stage of every man's journey to knowing female psychology. Yeah, listen, shout out to Coach Greg Adams. He says you can either know women or you can love them, but you can't do both. Oh, you can either understand them or you can love them. You can't do both. To understand women is not to love them. Javon Geiger, welcome to the TSR family at Javon Geiger to welcome him to chat privileges. If you would, Javon or Javon, put your age and location in the chat. We'd appreciate that very, very much. Pro Special says, I checked Hafiz. He is uploading again. Oh, how about that? He is back. Cigar Man 85, member for 31 months. An American black woman, send Mike even if it ruined a friendship. See that? See that? Unbelievable. Fastback. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
You go ahead.
I was going to say, Fastback GT says narcissism is a tool for good or bad. What were you going to say?
It's starting to look a lot more plausible now because a lot of people are coming to that same conclusion.
Yeah,
maybe
man.
A black woman got in his ear.
Yeah,
either
that's the only other. And see, that's the thing. I think that's got to be it. And listen, we don't know what his motivations are. I can't imagine that clout is enough of a motivation for a guy like Mike Rashid, who has money and clout and influence, to turn his back on Myron and Fresh. The only other logical explanation is that there's a black woman in his ear.
Yeah, I don't. It's just looking more plausible. Like, obviously, again, this is something like it must have accumulated over time.
Yeah.
But like to come out of nowhere to do this.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a woman got in his ear. Like Hafiz, a woman got in his ear.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. Mike Hawk with the $10 super chat says, felt his energy is nigga speak for he started acting brand new and cold-shouldered him. Oh, now that I didn't know. Stanley Frederick says, Mike Rashid got turned off by Myron's anti-black rhetorics and attacking black women. No, see, Stanley, that's what Mike wants you to think. See, that's the reason. And see, you guys, we got to be smarter than this. This is, how can I put this? This is why we know. This is why we know that this came out of nowhere. Stanley, Mike Rashid has been well aware of Myron and Fresh's dating preferences. They went viral for saying, we don't dabble in the dark. Mike Rashid made his first appearance on Fresh and Fit not 6 months after that. So you can say that Mike Rashid got turned off by Myron's anti-black rhetoric, but that's cap, because he never had a problem with it until just now.
Yeah, like this is like here's the thing, like you don't say these kinds of things, especially going on the podcast numerous of times. He already knows what Fresh and Fit are all about. Again, they went viral for saying we don't dabble in the dark.
Yep.
So it's not he did not suddenly get turned off about what they're saying, and he made it seem like that when he said, "Oh, the content that you post, guys, is redundant or something." Like you keep repeating yourselves. Or I was like, okay, you still watch it?
No,
you still watch it.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
What's the problem?
Exactly. Wait, there was another comment. Hikaru Swift says, Donovan, have you thought about religion more after your interview with Andrew Wilson? Guys, I gotta go. Hold on, it's okay. It's all right. I gotta go full screen here. Guys, okay. I appreciate. I do. I promise you. I appreciate the concern, the sentiment, et cetera, et cetera. I had another woman ask me, Donovan, did you go back to church like you told? No, I didn't go back to church, guys. I didn't go back to church. I have gone to mass every Sunday this month. Okay, just like I promised Andrew. He says, look, man, quid pro quo. He's like, go back to church for a month. Yeah, I got a little bit emotional, guys. I think you guys misunderstood that. I think you guys took that to mean, whoa, this is a sign for Donovan to go. No, I'm not going. Look, could I end up back in the church? Absolutely. I'm not going to sit here and take it completely off the table. I'm not going to completely dismiss the fact that I might eventually go back to the church. It is not going to be anytime soon. It's just not going to be anytime soon. I appreciate the sentiment, guys, but I'm not. It's going to take a lot more than a conversation with Andrew Wilson to get me back into the church. Go ahead, PLG.
Yeah, I was going to comment on that. Like, guys, listen. When you constantly badger Donovan about whether he's keep going to church, did he have some sort of religious,
some existential,
guys, this is. You may not intend it for it to be this way, but this is the same thing that the alphabet community does.
Yep.
You can't keep forcing your beliefs and ideals onto somebody, especially with all Donovan has gone through in the past. He said that it's been troubled. He's seen a lot of things that has not given him how do I say this, have not been able to have him have faith.
Yes. Well, yeah.
Guys, you got to respect his decision. He went to church for a month, like he did with Andrew. He fulfilled his quota. If he goes back in the future, he will go back. He will let you know. But guys, you're not making it better constantly asking.
Yeah, guys, I get it, and I get it because I know religious people, and good for them, because religious people love to see when people find God, and they love it when people re-find God. To me, there's nothing more gratifying as far as religious people are concerned as a man who was once, who once had a lot of faith, who lost his way, who found his way back. I understand how attractive that is. I understand, it's inspirational and all that. I'm not that guy, man. It takes a lot. It's going to take something monumental for me to honestly want to go back to church on the regular. Chicks Fitness 2:45 a.m. This is good. Says a guy who stutters was able to achieve a more successful podcast than most people who don't have that impediment. And that is the reason for the Fresh hate. They hate the fact that Fresh has a stuttering problem, but he is still a multi-fucking millionaire. They can't have it. Elijah Sanz says, say again?
I said I have a stuttering problem, and I'm rising my way.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm good, guys.
Don't hate, appreciate. Don't hate, appreciate.
Because they appreciate.
Yep, there you go. There was another comment. Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, Get Down Demon says, LMAO, Stanley Frederic, bruh, did you just say attacks black women? You sound like a chick right now. Yeah, he kind of does. There was another one. Lisanne says, when I tell niggas I have a duck rolling retriever, they always say, what's that? If it ain't a pit bull or a German shepherd, they probably can't comprehend. Ooh, damn, you're probably right.
I think niggas hate dogs.
I mean, you might be right, man. Like you might actually be right. Niggas might.
Yeah, like every time I'm around niggas, I think they really don't like dogs. They really don't.
They really don't. Let's see. There was another. Illmatic X has never commented. Says, my bad. Did you say Myron's bigger than DJ Academics? I think I did. Yes, I think I did say that Myron was bigger than DJ Academics. Tell me why you think I'm wrong. I think Myron has far more influence and far more reach than DJ Academics. Myron doesn't go on DJ Academics' podcast. DJ Academics goes on Myron's podcast. Casual Germ says, that's why I called him a turncoat. It's always a chick putting a battery in a man's back. Real talk, man. Real fucking talk.
Yeah, this is woman all over it.
Yeah,
like
this is
even
ridiculous.
the way he was responding to Bradley's questions was very like a black woman was in his ear.
He didn't
answering like a black woman.
Yeah, he didn't have an answer. He didn't
Like,
have an
this
answer.
is something his yeah.
MS772 on the Rumble side says James Earl Jones grew up with a stutter, but became one of the most recognized voices. Absolutely, it started, of course, with Darth Vader. Sean Morris says Stanley's on that passive aggressive shit. Yeah, he does that a lot. He does that a lot. The Brown Bunny says it's like Will Smith. It's funny till Jada wasn't happy with the joke. That's a good one. That's a good one. Thaddeus Brown Walker says that's a compliment to Fresh and Fit. Redundancy means consistency, and that's why they stay within their wheelhouse. That's right. Get Down Demon says 100% not redundant. These fools always looking for something to complain about. I swear to God, man. If it work, if it ain't broke, don't. It's redundant. Okay. How do you know it's redundant unless you watch on the regular?
They're still relevant. They're going stronger
Absolutely.
than ever. 2025, they're taking over.
Damn right.
It's clearly working.
Yeah, the freshman ain't going nowhere, man. Diecaster says the Rashid. I think Rashid always had a problem with Fresh and Fit, and he finally found a way to capitalize on them. That could be. That could be.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. No,
I don't think so either. I think that he still is like-minded. I think there's a bitch in his ear telling him to disavow these guys.
Yeah, like every time I saw him on the podcast when he showed up like 3 or 4 times, I reviewed it before, coming on to today's show.
Right.
Yeah, he never he loved it. He had fun every time he was there. He was very chill.
Yeah.
No, I don't agree with that statement.
BS Profile says haters gonna drink that haterade and eat them hater chips. That's a good one, hater chips. DJ BFit with the $5 super chat says Mike Rashid has a fitness brand and it's likely that his primary audience consists of women, particularly black women.
Oh my God.
There's another motive. See, all of these things are coming into play. And Mike Rashid might be thinking that he is making a business decision. He is making a very bad business decision. Because pandering to black women is, oh boy. Ay.
Yeah, like Myron, he talked about a streamer and influencer who's doing the same thing, Duke Dennis.
Okay.
Yeah, his audience mostly consists of black women, and when he was responding to a video Myron said about black women and everything like that, he basically he acted like he had a problem with it, but he has the I think this is one of the reasons why Mike Rashid did what he did.
Okay.
Since he has a large audience of black women, I think he's upset that he has to, like Lauren Chen, he has to pander to his audience.
Yeah, man.
Because he doesn't want to. Like nobody who's successful and wants to be successful wants to do it by compromising who they are as a person.
Right.
They hate
that shit, man.
They hate that shit. So of course they're gonna feel some type of way about it. Like this is why Lauren was so angry at Pearl, because Pearl does not have to pander.
She didn't have to pander to anybody. Yeah.
She does. She enjoys helping us, and I can tell that she enjoys helping us. She has to pander to her low-key undercover feminists.
That's right. Oh, and by the way, Lauren Chen is absolutely a low-key well, I don't know where she's at now. She should be. I don't know. Rumor has it that she's in a Russian prison somewhere. I don't know how true that is, but she got busted doing some crazy off the wall type nonsense. Let's see here. Casual Germ says I don't like small dogs that don't stop barking. Absolutely. Get Down Demon says if you haven't noticed, dogs don't like niggas either. That's funny. Thaddeus Walker says, sounds like everyone's in agreement. We can all smell the hot Cheeto dust on our fingers. This mess. Oh my God. Okay, so what we're going to do now, PLG, is you and I are going to, we're going to react. Give me a second. We're going to react. You know what? Let's do this. Let's duplicate this. So we're going to react. Oops. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. So we're going to react to Myron Gaines's. Reaction to. Give me a second, and I'm doing on-screen stuff right here. Okay, perfect. So I want to keep you on the screen and keep this. And now you won't be able to see it but you will definitely be able to hear it. So if you hear anything that you feel is of relevance, value, whatever the case may be, just ask me to pause it, and we'll respond to whatever it is you want to respond to. So here we are, guys. We're going to react to Myron's. Reaction to finding out what's going on with this whole microsheet situation. And somebody actually said it in the chat, man. They really believe that Myron is hurt behind this, and I believe he is too, man. Like, it sucks it really fucking blows when you are betrayed by someone you genuinely looked up to. Let me know if you can hear this, PLG.
Okay.
I was gonna dead it there. I wasn't gonna go public about this. I was just gonna leave it.
Can you hear it?
No.
Oh shit, man. Damn. I might not be able to have you on for this. Oh, that fucking blows. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me try something else. Sorry, guys. We do it live. Okay, let me know now.
Alone, I wasn't gonna say shit, and this is why I didn't want to have to address this shit, bro.
No.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, there's something in my settings. There's something in my settings that I have to fix in order for us to be able to do reactions. All right. Well, so I guess I'll go ahead and end my segment with you here. Listen, put a bow on this whole Mike Rashid, Myron Gaines situation, man. Like, what are your final thoughts on this whole thing? Real quick, before you start, 23 Fresh says, Lauren Chen is beautiful, though. What the fuck does that have to do with anything, 23 Fresh? Guys, see that comment right there? This is why this community exists. When you say Lauren Chen is beautiful, though, what you're telling me is that because she's beautiful, that negates all the dumb shit she's done. Nigga. My bad. Go ahead, PLG. You got it.
No.
I'm trying to trigger niggas.
I hate that shit, too.
Man, dude, it's crazy.
Oh, because Lauren Chen is hot. Forget all the shit she did in the past.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I don't even give a fuck.
It's like saying, "Oh, this girl's a hoe, but she's hot."
But she's hot. But you're right. This girl's a hoe, but she's beautiful though. No, fam. No. No. Fuck what you heard.
Anyway, okay. This whole Mike Rashid situation, like, here's the thing. Like, I understand Myron cutting him off and everything like that. I get it. I totally respect it. I understand it. But like, this was out of the blue, out of nowhere. Obviously, this is something that has accumulated over time, most likely with a woman in his ear. And I honestly don't know. I really don't know how he can come back from this. I really don't. Like, he burned a lot of bridges, made a lot of ad hominems.
Jesus.
Said some really awful shit during that segment. I don't know. And here's the thing. When stuff like this happens, I get it why people, like, here's the thing, you, Andrew Tate, everybody, you're very, very careful about who you bring in your circle.
Of course. Of course.
And like, over the years you dealt with your hardships and stuff. And for people like me who just gotten into it and who earned your respect, and you like you said, you gave me your number and shit, and I was proud of that, because I was like, I earned Donovan Sharp's respect. It makes it harder for me because initially I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying it's a reality that people who are getting into space have to work a lot harder to prove that they're not up to some vile shit. Along the road. But hey, I look at it. I look at it as I'm gonna put in a lot more work than people did in the past to let people, you, Donovan Sharp, that me, Phoenix Like Ames, PLG, I am with you guys to the end.
Yeah, of course.
Whatever you guys needed me to do. I don't care how much harder I have to work. I will prove to you guys that I'm not up to anything. You guys have helped me so much. I appreciate you guys, and if this Mike Rashid thing makes me, have to work 10 times harder to earn earn Myron's respect, your respect, everybody else's respect, I'm all for it. It just sucks. It sucks to have to be that way.
Makes it harder for everybody else. Yeah.
It makes it harder for everybody else. But you know what? It is what it is. It's reality. I'm not pissed at it. I just I gotta work harder.
Yeah.
I gotta work harder. And I'm very happy that you had me on for today's segment. And
yeah, I wanted to have you on a little longer. I'll have this reaction thing cleaned up. I think I might know what setting I'll have to change for next time, but I'll have that all cleaned up. Gentlemen, he is Phoenix Light Games. When he does start his YouTube channel, hopefully we'll be the first to know. Make sure you guys follow him on Instagram. Where can they find you on Instagram?
Same thing, Phoenix Light Games.
Okay.
It has a Spidey profile picture.
Oh, that's right, the Spider-Man profile picture. Absolutely, absolutely. And what I'll do is I'm good at doing. I can do like lower third animations. So the next time you're on, I'll have your socials, animating in and out like mine do.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely, my friend.
I hope I provided value.
You did. He is Phoenix Light Games. Let us give him a Donald F. DeMarco. Appreciate, dude. Love that guy, man. Love that kid. PLG is my guy, man. PLG is absolutely my guy. So let me delete this. Man, I really wanted to do a reaction. I really wanted to do that Myron Gaines reaction with him, but technology is going to technology. Okay, so what we are going to do now is we are going to react. We are now going to react to Myron Gaines' reaction to Mike Rashid. Now, I haven't seen or heard any of this. I'm doing this one. Now, the Mike Rashid video that I just broke down, I watched that previously. But I have not seen the Myron Gaines reaction, so I'll be learning it. I'll be learning along with you guys. Let me read a few more comments here. DJ BFit says I can't super chat for some reason. Yeah, that happens. It is what it is. Let's see. Thaddeus Brown Walker. This is interesting. Wait a minute. Oh, I gotta. Oops, sorry about that. So Thaddeus Brown Walker says, straight up, with this happening, I wonder who will be the next to switch up on them. Tommy Sotomayor, Brandon Carter. I literally can't imagine these guys turning on the boys. Listen, I can personally tell you, Brandon Carter's never turning on those boys. Tommy Sotomayor is never turning on those boys. And I'm going to tell you something else too, guys. I'm going to tell you something else too, man. Just real quick. And nothing is engraved in stone yet, but we are certainly working on something. We are certainly working on something behind the scenes here. And it's very, very important for all of you to know what we are working on here. Okay? Myself, Myron Gaines, Rollo Tomasi, Tommy Sotomayor, the all-stars of the Manosphere. We're trying to put together an all-star panel for Fresh and Fit. And what we want to do, MLD, hopefully he'll be able to make it. What we want to do is we want to reestablish our unity. Okay? The Manosphere has gone absolutely completely sideways. It has. It absolutely has, man. Like, and listen, a lot of it is self-inflicted. I'm not going to sit here and act like we've been the perfect purveyors of the red pill. Listen, man, we're human beings just like you. We have faults and frailties and weaknesses just like you guys do. But I'll never forget. I was FaceTiming with MLD about 3 weeks ago, and he said to me, he's like, you know what? He said, do you remember when we were all making money hand over fist? He's like, it's because we were all working together. You guys remember that? Those of you guys who are old school, you guys remember the old Red Man group, right? The Red Line call-in show. We used to do the 6, then we switched it to the 7. But now, but now the Manosphere is fractured, and even some of our closest allies have become some of our biggest critics. Rich Cooper, all that dude does is talk about the Manoswamp, right? He's not about togetherness and unity. He just wants to talk shit about the Manosphere, right? Everybody, like, dude, even people who are in the Manosphere are telling you guys, dude, the Manosphere is done. It's broken. Guys, let me let you guys in a little secret. We're not going anywhere. Okay? We're not going anywhere. Listen, there might be fractures here. There might be fissures there. There might be a dude who falls out with this creator. That the Manosphere as a collective is not going no fucking where. It's not fucking going anywhere. No matter. And guys, there are always videos. Oh, the Manosphere is done. The fall of Fresh and Fit. We're not going nowhere. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. And we need to, and I think the best way to prove that to you guys is for all of us to get together in the same room and let you guys know, hey, look, man, we've made a lot of mistakes. We've stepped in shit, the beefing, the fighting, and all that good shit. Dude, we're trying to get alpha male strategies involved. We're trying to get everybody to come together and say, look, guys, we're still here for you. We are still here for you. Debo My Chain says Rolo needs to be left. His ego is too big and he thinks he is a god. Yep, sorry, Debo. Strongly disagree with the fact that that Rolo needs to be left off. Yeah, you want to know what? Rolo does have a big ego. You want to know why he has a big ego? Because he is literally the god fucking father of this community. He's the godfather of this community. Yeah, you know what? If I were Rolo fucking Tomasi, I imagine I'd probably have a big ego too if I were him. I probably would too. Listen, we're not perfect. Okay, so you might be uncomfortable with Rolo's ego. Big fucking deal. So what, you want to leave him home? You want us to leave him off of it because you think he has a big ego? Okay, so Rolo has a big ego. The motherfucker tells the goddamn truth. Okay, Donovan Sharp is an asshole. The motherfucker tells the goddamn truth. Okay, Myron Gaines is a dickhead. The motherfucker tells a goddamn truth. Man. That was a female comment. Okay? That was a female comment. Okay? Yes, you might not like the things that Rolo does or exhibits personally. The message is there and it's the truth. The message is there and it's the truth. Okay? That's all there is to it. So, listen, you guys can either get on board or you can stay off the train. You can talk about, well, this guy is the reason why that's fine. That's fine. You can stay the fuck out of the conversation. We want to get everyone involved who is willing to be involved for us to get together and let you guys know, hey, man, we've been through a lot of shit and this community's taken a lot of hits, but we are still standing together. We are still standing together. And here's the thing. The target date is Valentine's Day. The target date is Valentine's Day. That's what it is. So on Valentine's Day, we're gonna try to get everybody down to Miami to let you guys know. To let you guys know, hey, we are here. Listen, we're here for you guys, etc., etc. You might not like Rolo's ego. You might not like my braggadocious or my braggadocio. You might not like my attitude, right? You might think Myron is a little bit too extreme. You might think that you might think that Joker is, too secluded. You might think Aaron Clary. Doesn't matter, man. At the end of the day, we're all on the same team. We're all on the same team. And we, as men, we need to understand that we can't let personal vendettas, we can't let those kinds of personal frailties get in the way of the overall message. Because at the end of the day, guys, we do this for you. Okay? Dude, I'm set for life. Myron Gaines is set for life. He has $25 million in real estate properties. Fresh drives a bunch of Lambos. That's $7. We don't have to be doing this. We really don't. This is literally a labor of love. This is literally a labor of love. It's our way of telling you guys thank you for changing our lives in ways you guys couldn't possibly imagine. Oops. Slick Nick says you guys were on top of the world at one point. Yeah, we were. Like, we used to run shit. But petty internet beefs, that's just how it is. Yeah, Jaeger Juarez says, I remember the first CME when you had the trailer about the Minister. You know what? I might actually play that. Hang on a second. Give me a second. I think I might actually, you know what? I think I'm going to play that ad for you guys. Because that ad was so apropos. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hang on. I'll play that ad. There it is. Got it. All right, guys. So this is the ad. This is the ad for the first ever Conference of Masculine Excellence. And I directly talked about what's going on here in this community. Here we go. There's a major crisis in the RP community.
It's not masculinity. It's not a lack of intelligence.
It's not money.
And it's not fitness.
It's friendly fire.
We've turned on each other. You see, over the last few years, men in this community have declared war on one another.
Men are slandering each other,
making personal information public,
and even doxing each other.
This is flat out wrong.
The world does not care about men.
It doesn't value our intellect.
It couldn't care less about our plight.
And it sure as hell doesn't care about what we contribute.
So this community was created to give men a place to go for help.
Help with money,
fitness,
help with how to be a true gentleman,
dealing with life as a veteran,
taking their place as head of household,
and even assistance with coping with divorce.
And for a few years, things were awesome.
Men banded together to help one another.
We were thriving.
We were making real progress.
But something changed along the way.
Our egos somehow got the better of us.
We've become envious of one another.
We started throwing around wild accusations.
We started calling each other grifters.
Doing hit pieces on one another.
And eventually, the message was lost.
Gentlemen, we are no longer a unified community.
Every other week, there's a petty disagreement.
This creator falling out with that creator.
And he copied me.
Oh, he disrespected me.
I said that first. He started charges for his products?
He's a fraud.
He should do a response video.
This ends right here.
And right now.
Welcome to the Conference of Masculine Excellence. This event will serve as a new beginning for our community. We are going to show men the true meaning of masculinity.
We'll discuss the importance of family and fatherhood.
We'll talk about fitness and why it's the cornerstone of every man's foundation.
We will discuss how to deal with things like PTSD and depression.
We'll teach you the importance of financial shrewdness.
We'll talk about how to avoid the wrong type of women,
how to select the right woman,
how to strengthen your mind,
and much, much more.
Yeah, we will talk about sex and relationships.
That's a given.
But we're focusing on becoming a complete man.
A man that is strong physically,
mentally,
and spiritually.
Yes, most of us found this community because of women.
And hey, man, it was a few women for me.
What are y'all talking about, man? I'm undefeated.
Shit, I'm not. I've taken a lot more L's than W's.
All right, let me stop the cap. I've taken plenty of L's.
But many of us understand that it's not all about women.
In fact, it's quite the opposite. This doesn't mean we don't want women.
Because trust me, we most certainly do.
But we're gonna show you why it's important to follow the advice of the Godfather himself, Rollo Tomasi.
And that is to make yourself your own mental point of origin.
None of us are perfect.
Far from it.
Yes, we have all made mistakes in life.
We have all made bad decisions.
We've all had our hearts broken.
We've all been broke.
We've all been through some shit.
But our goal is to teach you how to avoid these pitfalls so that you can become the very best version of yourself.
Yes, we will have disagreements from time to time.
But in the end, we are all on the same team.
We're in this together as men.
And this is how it starts.
The inaugural Conference of Masculine Excellence will usher in a new era in this men's community. And from here on out, we're going to do things differently.
No more infighting.
No more friendly fire.
No more hit pieces.
No more response videos.
And no more public feuds.
If we have a disagreement, we handle it behind the scenes, man to man.
The way it's supposed to be done.
And it's as simple as that.
Now more than ever, men need each other.
In the end, we are much stronger united than divided.
So join us on June 4th in Las Vegas to revive a once thriving men's community that focuses on its original purpose, helping men to become the very best versions of themselves. Thank you. And so there you go. And listen, man, James Turner actually he made a very good point. He made a very good point. The shit still is happening. Like, the shit is still going on. So, I don't know. I think there needs to be, I don't know, man. I think there needs to be a, I think there needs to be sort of I don't know, man. We need to re-galvanize everybody. Because, I mean, like I said before, man, things were great when we were all working together. We really, really were. Yeah, James Turner says Rollo deserves all the credit he gets for Rational Mail. He's just too focused on internet beefs. Yeah, listen, that's a blind spot of Rollo's, man. You know, like, dude, I've got my blind side, I've got my blindnesses and my weaknesses. I get it. Diecaster says exactly. Rashid has always harbored resentment towards Fresh and Fit and the Manosphere. Here's an opportunity for him to capitalize. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. All right, so let's go ahead and react to Myron's reaction. Let's go ahead and react to Myron's reaction. Let's see how this turns out here.
I gotta pull out the receipts and make him look crazy. Lost an enormous amount of respect for this guy.
Jesus.
Dude came and did like 3 or 4 podcasts with us, and literally got angry over an Instagram reel that has nothing to do with
real
him.
talk.
Do you guys not see the lunacy here? So this all started off of this fucking clip right here, right? So I make this clip. This is me.
Activeness.
All the way at the bottom. Now,
Oh, yeah. Yep. We saw that one.
There's some hot ones, but it's a minority.
There you go.
And let's be honest here. The average black woman is 187 pounds.
Yes, sir.
Loud,
Facts.
Obnoxious, rude,
Facts.
fake hair. They've done studies on like a customer service, and black women rank the lowest for getting a customer service representative that's black, and then also waiting on a table of black women. So servers say they hate serving black women the most, and then people that call customer service say they hate dealing with black women the most. So I was like, bro, what the is going on here, man? And then on top of that, black women don't have a general respect for masculinity because a lot of them grow up in fatherless households. They grow up being told your daddy ain't, your ain't. Then you listen to the music, ain't. And it's this like continuous and very pernicious cycle of just constant on men. So by the time she comes to you, she doesn't really have an appreciation and respect for masculinity, and most importantly, your authority. So she doesn't feel as though she needs to submit to you and follow you. So these are just some of the issues that plague the black community. Again, I want to be clear about this. Is this all black women? No, but we can't sit here and lie and say that it's not something that permeates throughout the culture and isn't endorsed, supported, and most importantly, encouraged.
All facts,
black
baby.
women in terms of attractiveness.
All the way. So this
all the way at the
clip, right,
bottom.
where I talk about, I criticize black women in America, right? He sends that message to Sean Kelly, right? And I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
What? Whoa. He sent that to Sean Kelly.
And I'm like,
oh shit, I'm
what
invisible.
the fuck? Like, I literally thought that he got hacked, chat.
Oh, there we go.
I was like, yo, that's not him. There's no way. Because Kelly sends me this shit like, bro, what is this? Isn't this your friend? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, he's cool. I get about women. He's been on the show several times. And he sends me this message, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, nah, that's not Mike's character. No way. I messaged Brandon. I literally had Brandon Carter. I was like, bro, is Mike okay? Like, did his account get hacked? He was like, nah, I haven't spoken to him.
Yeah, Debo My Chain says, anyway, Don, I stand on what that Rollo trashes. Dude, see, you're out. Fuck you, man. Dude, Rollo is my friend, and I'm not going to allow you to insult my friends. Keep your opinions to yourself. Don't put them in my chat. Don't come in here and double down. I stand on what I said. Then you can stand the fuck up out of here. Fuck. See, I'm telling you. There's a time and a place to stand on business. That was not fucking it. I stand by what I said about Rollo. Cool. Then you can stand the fuck outside. Unbelievable. You niggas think, well, I'm gonna be masculine to the core, and I stand up. Fine. Stand the fuck outside. See you later. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord splits you, nigga. Unbelievable.
To him, right? So let me show y'all this. So he DMs me.
Kev Doodle says, is Don reacting to the edit? This is the edited version. Because, yeah, it's 26 minutes.
So he DMs me, right? And he goes, I've never met a person like you. I've heard about people like you, but I really never knew someone like you. I know you don't give a fuck, but I'm very disappointed in you. I thought you were a solid dude, but you want to be white so bad. I turned a blind eye to some of the activity.
Oh my God. Hold up. Now see, I need to do a screen grab of this shit. What the fuck? Did he really tell this nigga That he wants to be white? Holy shit. Oh my God. I've never met a person like you. I've heard about people like you, but I never really knew someone like you. I know you don't give a fuck, but I'm very disappointed in you. I thought you were a solid dude, but you want to be white so bad. Oh my God. Oh, Rashid, what are you doing? Honestly, man, dude, he's got a black woman in his ear. That's the only way, dude. That's the only way I can see. That's the only reason, man.
Activities, but you're relentless. There's nothing you wouldn't do or say for attention. Well, you
what?
got it now, buddy. Attention. I'll see you around, buddy. And I go,
oh, that's a low key threat.
Oh, this is how shocked I am. I'm like, no way, this is Mike.
Yeah, Casual Germ says that's Communita talk. Yeah, right.
Your account get hacked, right? Because I'm like, what the fuck? This isn't Mike. Like, this is very, like, emotional behavior. And he goes, no, I'm not hacked. How dare you have your little monkey message my phone? I'm about to see that he has a really bad day.
What?
Like, what?
Wait, I'm about to see that he has a really... Is Mike out here threatening people? Yo, guys, these are high-key threats. I'll see you around, buddy? Oh, boy.
What was he talking about? Right? Like, what is it? What is this guy talking about? And then I said, what the fuck? Yeah, there's no way this is Mike. Again, guys, I'm in shock.
He still doesn't think it's Mike.
This is not Mike Rashid, bro. Like, the Mike Rashid I know is very stoic. He doesn't go to the internet for shit. It's like, if he has a problem, he just texts me. Like, me and him have talked before, like, plenty of times. So in my head, I'm like, nah, this is hacked. Then he goes, okay. Then he goes, oh, you reported me. I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah. See, so he's talking about the reporting. Oh, this is...
You for what? I don't report nobody. You could have called me with your grievance. So he goes, oh, you reported me, right? So at this point, I'm like putting it together. I'm like, wow, this really might be him. So I go, nobody reported you. You could have called me with your grievances instead of going to the internet.
Thank you.
I've been critical of black women since 2022.
Thank you.
It's true.
Right.
Niggas notice he's been on the show like 3 times. He's been on the show like 3 or 4 times, bro. I've been critical of them for a long
forever.
Not sure why you're choosing to say something about this 3 years later. Guys, remember the Asian doll shit that happened in 2022 where I went viral and they all claimed that I was a racist? Remember that?
Yep.
So I go, I messaged you direct. I don't have your number, and this was from something I saw the day I messaged you, which is the Instagram reel I just showed you guys.
Right.
I'm not sure where this 3-year thing you're talking about. In regards to what I said on the internet, it wasn't even much. I don't do videos about people. Yes, you did, and we're going to talk about that here in a second. I said, message me where? You have my direct number. There it is. I've been critical of black women and every race of people since 2021, and we're viral for this back in 2022. Not sure why you're bringing this up now. We have mutual friends. You didn't have to go to the internet. Completely out of left field. So much so that I thought you were hacked. Right, and I showed that. Yo, nigga, I have your number. Like, you could have hit me. And look, I showed that I had texted him, but it went green.
Oh, there it is.
Number. That's an old phone number.
See? Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
If you want to have an honest conversation, I'll give you that. Yeah, but you have my contact info is what I'm trying to...
Yeah, John Q. Doe says, watch the pod with Bradley. Oof. Yeah, we saw that one. I reacted to that earlier.
I say, there wasn't need to go to the internet and make this public when you know me and have my info. Right? Then he goes, no, I don't. I had it. I lost that phone and canceled the number. I messaged you direct on here. There was a time when I did have your number. You ignored me. I never ignored him.
What?
It's not true. Look, literally.
So he's mad that... Oh, boy. Oh, this is all
bro.
bad.
I've been doing Evaluatainment 5, blah, blah, blah. That's the last time we spoke. I think when we did that Evaluatainment event. There was a time when I messaged you 3 times, no response, whatever. I really don't care. That's not true. See, I got to do the Kevin Samuels and fucking... Yeah, that's not true. I messaged him back. I like the message. I hope you don't think I'm afraid to confront you. I don't have your number like you don't have my number. I messaged you here on your DM. That's direct. I'm not jumping through hoops to get in touch with you. It ain't even that serious to me. I'll see you around. I'm always in Miami.
Yo, guys, these are low-key threats. This man is literally threatening Myron. Wow.
Like, and I didn't even respond. I was like, wow. Like, what the fuck is this? Right?
Yo,
like, he said,
that's
I missed you
crazy.
no that's not true. Last time we spoke on that phone, I literally liked it. And then I messaged him again saying, bro, is this you? Like, what's going on here? I go, hey, bro, it's Myron. You good? I got a DM from your account that seems very unlike you. That's what the green message says, by the way. And y'all can see it right there. So there's the proof right there. See, I can't,
look at that.
I can't even scroll up no more. That's it. So I'm like baffled, right? Then I see this clip.
Research, like what?
So he goes on the Bradley Martin Law Talk podcast
Yeah, King Life says Myron won't mess with Rashid's big ass. Yeah, neither will I. Neither will I. Fuck that. That's a big nigga. I ain't trying to fight that dude.
Because I was going to dead it there. I wasn't going to go public about this. I was just going to leave it alone. I wasn't going to say shit. I was just going to whatever. Right? But then he goes on a Bradley Martin podcast.
Yep.
Remember, y'all saw the messages. He said, I don't need to make videos about you. What's this?
What's he do?
I had to check somebody the other day over that.
I had to check somebody
the
the other day.
With Fresh and Fit.
So you so you had to check somebody, huh? Let me let you in on a little secret, Rashid. You don't check somebody over the phone. Nah, bruh. You check somebody face to face, my nigga.
What happened?
I just seen a post. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, what was the
talking about?
Intentionally disrespecting black women for no reason.
Black women are the lowest on the totem pole of attractiveness to him. I mean, black women wouldn't even look at you, but whatever. But also, this fool had like he did research on.
Yo, Black Operator on the Rumble side says Mike's the type of nigga that will get hurt on account of black women. Tommy Sotomayor always says there's a lot of black men are in jail or hell because of black women. You got that right. You got that fucking right. I tell you guys all the time, the most dangerous group of people to black men are black women. They talk about don't mess with white girls, they'll get you killed. Nah, fam. Not at the rate black women will.
On the weirdest statistics that are hardest to deal with in customer service. And why would you even research? Like, who conducted that study, for one? It's bullshit. Anyway.
No, it's actually real. So, right here, right? So, one of the guys actually responded. Hey, Myron, I checked the stats you were doubting. It's proven. The full study, Moving Beyond Perceptions, Examining Service Disparities Among Consumers, was published in a journal.
Look at this.
Of the
So somebody put this in his comments.
Association for Consumer Research. You're still ignoring average 187 pounds, lowest marriage rates, fatherless households, degenerate.
There it is.
Shit culture,
there it is.
Music, Cardi B, etc. This isn't being hateful. Facts are facts. The only way to change culture is to be fully transparent and honest with ourselves.
Phoenix Light Games with the $5 super chat says, damn it, man, I had a lot to say about this. Sucks I can't comment with you, but it was still good to be on the show. Thank you for having me on. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's all good. I'll make sure we can do it next time, man.
To be able to make change. Or you can keep perpetuating the same problem stereotypes. Thank you. Someone in the comment section had to...
Oh, I'm sorry. Colonel Killer with the $10 super chat. I do apologize for missing that super chat. Says, I don't know, Don. Mike has some pretty solid frame and is extremely red pill aware. It's hard to believe that a woman could get in his ear and influence his actions, in my opinion. Colonel Killer, I agree, man. Like, this is why this is puzzling to me. Honestly, I can't imagine Mike Rashid sacrificing his friendship with Fresh and Fit at the altar of clout, and I damn sure can't imagine a woman being in his ear and influencing him to do this shit. Like, to me, that's incredible. That's incredible.
To fucking put this there on my behalf, saying, bro, nigga, he's not lying. Everything he said is true, and you guys saw it. I said black women are 187 pounds. They rank low when it comes to customer service. This is all factual shit. What's his response to my facts? Oh, who researches that? That's weird. Like, bruh, the truth is the truth, man.
Thank you.
Like, when did you become so sensitive? Like, this is
it's weird, man.
Enormous amount of respect lost for this guy, right?
So I checked. I said, bro, you are a very interesting person. I've never met a person like you. I didn't think people like you existed, being black and hating himself so much.
Bro, you've been on the show twice, and I've always had these views since 2022.
Real talk.
And another thing, too, is notice how he's not telling you guys about the threatening message he sent Sean Kelly. Like, bro, he literally was threatening me and Sean. Over
what?
A video. Literally threatened us over a video.
So he threatened the dude that... Oh, my God.
Bro.
What? Like, dude, what is happening? Jay Martin says... it's that black race baiter next to him. Is that the J... I don't know anything about this J19 dude. I have no idea who that is, but a lot of people are pointing to that. Get Down Demon says, this nigga really went on someone else's podcast saying he called out Myron by messaging someone else. That is 100% bitch made. Ay.
Right, because he shits on black people so much. He wears the Ku Klux Klan hood. Like, it's just goofy. They're like, bro, they don't...
And I roast everybody.
Thank you.
I literally make fun of everybody. The fuck, man? I got demonetized for this shit. Like, bro, this guy is so fucking sensitive. It's crazy, bro.
Dude, I don't get it.
A white racist dude will use you, but he don't respect you. And
that's irrelevant. What matters is that I stand for free speech. That's what matters, and I constantly push the fucking envelope to show how important free speech is. If you don't like that, fine. You don't have to agree with it. But this is a very sensitive fucking
Yeah,
guy.
this is crazy.
He's literally offended at me saying facts about black women.
Yeah, man.
What about the H-1B visa shit that got me fucking de-verified on X? What about my talks about how them boys control this fucking country? How about that? Notice how he doesn't mention any of that shit. He's only complaining about the black women. Nigga, I talk about everybody. I literally got demonetized for talking about them boys. I lost my verification and subscriptions on Twitter for talking about H-1B visas and Indians and immigration.
Yep.
I been talking about black people for years.
Hakara Swift says the way Mike Rashid explained himself in that video screams that he isn't thinking logically. Right.
About the problems that we have in our community. Like, why are you sensitive on just this one topic and make it look like I only shit on black people? I shit on everybody. And you've known this. I've been doing this shit for a long time. Since 2022. Actually, since 2021. That's when we first went viral for this shit. On Twitter. But then it reared its ugly head again when we had Asia Doll on.
And you a man, you're a beast with no nation. So I told
what does that mean?
I told him I DM'd him because I don't have his number. I got a new phone. I said, I'm very disappointed at you. I wasn't disrespectful. And
yes, he was. You threatened us, bro. You literally threatened me and Sean Kelly, bro, over an Instagram clip.
He reported. I did a post when I mentioned it. Said nothing disrespectful about him. He reported it.
No, the post he made, I think one of them was like a story where he called me a bitch. And then he made another post saying that I'm like bitch made or some shit like that.
Damn.
Got my shit taken off.
And then he said that I report him. Bro, I didn't report you. I did not fucking report you. I would never report.
James Turner says maybe he's trying to distance himself from RP. That's a possibility too. Elijah Sands says maybe his mama's in his ear. Maybe. Maybe.
Somebody for talking shit on me. People do it all the fucking time. I don't have time for it. Like, I literally don't have time to report niggas that talk shit about me. If I did that, I would be on the internet all day, bro. All day. And like I said before, I was going to ignore this shit.
Damn, James Williams says Mike grew up with the people Myron used to hunt as a career. They come from opposing worlds. Myron is a black middle-class Arab, and Mike is an underclass survivor. They were never going to click. That's a very astute observation, man.
I was going to completely ignore this shit until he went on spreading these lies.
Josh Wald says, does Myron have painted nails in this video? Absolutely. Yes, Myron has painted nails in the video. Got it.
For Instagram, got me blocked from doing lives for 30 days.
No.
It's like, bro.
Shout out to Brad for fucking pushing me.
Real shit.
Because Brad knows I would never fucking report somebody, bro.
You the one who talk about people doing this to you.
Yeah. There's no way.
Yes.
You sure his fans didn't just do it?
Calamity says it's called selling out. Someone gave Mike a little bag. He might have.
Whatever.
Because I feel like I know Myron enough.
Yeah, it probably was my supporters because he was getting roasted on Instagram about this shit. I'll find it.
That he is, although people don't agree with him, I know him enough to believe at least what he tells me, what I've seen. And even on off-camera conversations that he's not the one for, well, let's take it away and let's censor it. Had to be.
Wait a minute. Mike Rashid? That's not Mike Rashid can't have painted nails. Bruh. No, please. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Please tell me that's not true. Oh, boy.
His fans.
Maybe, but listen.
Yeah, now it's maybe. Now it's maybe.
See, there you go.
Yeah, bro, I'm not going to fucking waste my time to go after, bro. The days of me going after people talking shit about me, like, those days are fucking done, bro. Like, as far as, like, taking, like, real action to do anything. Let's see here. So, this is the thing, right? I got the most like, yeah, it goes here. Mad at facts and complain on a podcast. Where was it?
It does look like he's painted.
Maybe he didn't do it. Yeah, but it happened.
I definitely
after
see,
that
maybe he didn't do it.
Post, and that post wasn't even crazy, right?
Yeah.
But why is his friends on my shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, that's what I was gonna show y'all. Like, look, bro, it's literally dudes just making fun of him. If you look at the comments,
see, there you go.
Niggas just making fun of him. Why customer service companies not research their customers and determine who are the most difficult customers? I'll bet 1,000 man this man was raised by a single mom. A black man taking up for black women. Of course, this is a loser over here. Facts don't care about your feelings, right? Why would a customer service? No, I'll bet. Let's see here. These comments really show how low men can steep. I've dated a lot of black women, and although there are some overall differences, it comes down to individuals. I say open-heartedly, I've had way more success in my relationship with black women. Blah blah blah. I feel like nobody understands how research works. Y'all black women, they hate themselves so bad. So it's like, bro, it's like split. But this guy's a tampon. A lot of people are roasting him too. Myron is right. If you look, all the most like shit is people agreeing with me. All the most likes are people that agree with me that he's saying, like, this nigga sound like a pick-me, right?
Yeah, the Crown Prince says the Matrix got Mike. It sounds that way, man. It sounds that way, man. Phantom 313 says maybe Mike didn't really like Fresh and Fit. He was just using them to get on the show to gain more exposure. That's not crazy. That's not crazy at all. That could be a possibility.
So in the comment section, they're making fun of him, right? This isn't my Instagram. This is raw talk shit. And then mine's like, bro, guys getting mad about facts. So I don't report him, bro. Like, I got a lot of people that support me that don't like this fuck shit that he's doing. So they might have reported him. But I didn't do it.
Yeah, I guess
so whatever. But anyway, nonetheless, now
see how I just glossed over that?
Yeah, but anyway,
reporting him now. He's like, oh no, maybe.
Yeah. Right. He said, okay, maybe he didn't. But anyway, now he's still gonna look for a reason to fuck with Myron.
Dude, it wasn't.
Oh, I don't respect that at all. I found that highly disrespectful. Right.
The removal or the conversation piece.
What he was saying about black women.
Black women.
Right. I found the dude who posted it highly disrespectful, Sean Kelly, because the caption was stupid. It was like, what?
Once again, just to remind y'all niggas, this is what he's mad about, bro.
Unbelievable.
This is what he's fucking mad about. All of this.
That's why this is cap.
Because of this fucking Instagram reel. Are black women attractive? This is what he's offended by. Yeah.
Attractiveness.
All the way at the bottom. Now, are all black girls ugly? Of course not. There's some hot ones, but it's a minority. And let's be honest here. The average black woman's 187 pounds. Loud,
Facts.
obnoxious, rude, fake hair.
Real shit.
They've done studies on like a customer service.
Yeah, man,
black
real
women
shit.
rank the lowest for getting a customer service representative that's black, and then also waiting on a table of black women. So servers say they hate serving black women the most, and then people that call customer service say they hate dealing with black women the most. So it's like, bro, what the is going on here, man? And then on top of that, black women don't have a general respect for masculinity because a lot of them grow up in fatherless households. So they grow up being told, your daddy
Real
ain't
shit.
your ain't then you listen to the music, ain't and it's this like continuous and very pernicious cycle of just constant on men. So by the time she comes to you, she doesn't really have an appreciation or respect for masculinity and most importantly, your authority. So she doesn't feel as though she needs to submit to you and follow you. So these are just some of the issues that plague the black community. Again, I want to be clear about this. Is this all black women? No.
There it is.
We can't sit here and lie and say that it's not something that permeates throughout the culture and isn't endorsed, supported, and most importantly, encouraged.
Where do you rank?
Bro, that's what all this is about, chat.
Insane.
He's literally crying because of that fucking clip. That's why he's going on this fucking tirade.
Jesus.
Can you guys fucking believe that shit?
Wow.
Dude came and did like 3 or 4 podcasts with us.
Yes.
And literally.
See, that's what Myron is saying. He is saying that Mike is, dude, I agree with Myron. Mike is pretending to be upset about something he's not really upset about because it's just stupid.
Got angry over an Instagram reel that has nothing to do with him. Do you guys not see the lunacy here? He's losing his mind, sending threats to people because of an Instagram reel that he didn't like. That has nothing to do with him. And to make it even weirder, I've been talking about this shit for like 3+ years. When he came and did the podcast with us, I had these views before. He even admits it, that you had these views before. Why are you coming 3 years later saying this shit?
Right.
Why?
Clout.
You have my number. If you had a problem with it, you could have called me, you could have texted me. Why did you go to the internet first?
Yep.
Why did you threaten fucking Sean Kelly for no reason? Why? For platforming me. Like, do I gotta show y'all this again? Bro, off this reel, this nigga literally sent death threats to Sean Kelly, bro. Like, bro, this is unhinged. This is unhinged shit.
Oh, wait.
Why would you say this to somebody?
Wow, look at all of that.
Dude is literally sending threats on the internet over an Instagram reel.
Oh, what is...
This is a grown man.
Dude, what... I just don't understand. This is crazy. This is crazy. I didn't know he's making threats to the other guy just for posting it.
Probably pushing 50, doing this shit. Wild. Absolutely fucking wild. Yo, we'll keep going.
Ethnic group are the hottest, but it's only a caption about shitting on black women.
Well,
right?
there's also something to say like...
Yeah, you were right, DW says, see, I told you, Don, it's recent. Yeah, man.
Like, this type of conversation is just
low
like,
level. Why are y'all talking about that?
Low level. Yeah,
why is that important?
It's also just sensational to cause algorithm.
And this is what like these wonderful people out here, like, elevate your conversation, elevate the content that you're listening to. Why do you want to sit and listen to that filth? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, then don't listen to it. If you don't like it, then don't listen to it.
Just men talking about how ugly women.
Who are you to tell people what kind of content they make?
Right.
Who the fuck are you to tell people what kind of content they make, bro? Like, I don't say anything when you try to virtue signal and holier than thou. Like, I don't say shit. You do what you want to do.
women are. You feel me? But I think his content is problematic altogether. Like
His content is problematic altogether.
There we
I used
go.
to like them, right? Until I start learning more and more, hearing more and more of their shit.
He added some other shit. Does someone have the extended version? Man, I'll just go right to the fucking podcast. Because he said more than that. There was something else he said, too, that I want to fucking clarify. Because
DJ DFed says the symptoms are close to CTE. Yeah, I don't think Mike Rashid suffers from chronic traumatic encephalopathy. He doesn't, like, that is repeated, that's repeated concussions on top of concussions. Unless Mike Rashid has a bunch of concussions we don't know about, I'm not sure about the CTE thing.
Because he lied on some other shit, too. And again, it's fucking annoying I even have to fucking have this talk.
Yeah, dude, I know how that goes.
All right, I'll just go. Does anyone have the timestamp? Ninjas, somebody give me the timestamp.
He said ninjas.
Being disrespectful, that's just being men to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if somebody goes on there and disrespect all white women and white men get mad, then of course.
But we don't disrespect all black women. Black women disrespect themselves.
You're supposed to. You're supposed to protect your woman.
Yeah.
Somebody disrespect all black men or black women, we get mad. You supposed to.
I had to check somebody the other day over that.
Okay, so this is it.
I checked somebody the other day for that. You ain't have to check nobody on that, Mike.
We know that's not true.
Algorithm.
And this is what, like, and you ask them, name 5 countries. Why? It's redundant.
See?
Right? I'm trying to agitate them, but everybody.
Okay.
Got you. But when I was on it last time, like, I used to like them, right? Until I start learning more and more, hearing more and more of their shit. I had to walk off of their show before. I'm like, this is stupid.
Hold on. Let me make sure I have this in full context.
Conversation is
It's
just
low
like,
level.
Okay.
Low level.
Now we're catching back up. All right, so low level, right? Low level.
Talking about that.
Siege D with the $2 super chat says, I can tell Myron was upset about this betrayal. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Like, dude, I'm gonna tell you what, man. Like, you guys know me. I haven't suffered the kind of betrayal that Myron has, but you guys know me, man. I've had people turn on me.
Yeah,
why is that important?
It's also just sensational to cause algorithm.
And this is what, like, these wonderful people out here, like, elevate your conversation, elevate the content that you're listening to. Why do you want to sit and listen to that filth? You know what I'm saying? Just men talking.
Okay, telling the truth about women is filth. All right, bro.
About how ugly.
And guys, remember, just as a reminder, don't time anybody out or ban anybody unless I give you permission to.
Women are. You feel me?
Because we're probably going to start getting trolls in here pretty soon. And, listen, I just let them say whatever they want. They're helping with the engagement. They're helping with the views. So let them come in here and say whatever they want. I know you guys might get upset, but seriously, like, you really have to learn to use haters as an advantage. So let them say whatever, guys, sticks and stones. It is what it is.
But I think his content is problematic altogether.
Problematic.
Like, I used to like them, right? Until I start learning more and more, hearing more and more of their shit. I had to walk off of their show before. I'm like, this is stupid. Like, what are y'all talking about?
So notice how he said my content is redundant. So if my content is redundant, that means that you knew the shit that we talked about.
Yeah, Jerry B says most white women ain't easy to deal with either. They will use you at every chance they get. Yeah, that's very true, Jerry B. But would you rather mess with a white girl or a black woman? I'll wait.
Before you came on multiple times.
Yeah, don't come in here using that white girls do it too. That white girls do it too argument, that shit's tired.
Yet you still came on the show multiple times.
There you go.
And didn't have an issue back then. But now, 3 years later,
this is crazy.
You want to have an epiphany and say that we're redundant and we're problematic, whatever, when you
3 years later.
When we were doing the same shit, bro.
There you go, man.
Like, what the fuck? Like, bruh, what? This doesn't make sense.
You know what I'm saying? Disrespecting. Look, I was trying to act with decorum because what I wanted to do was.
You were trying to what?
Act with decorum, with respect.
Okay, got you.
But when I was on it last time, I was ready to turn up. Matter of fact, if you watch, I got up to leave. And I'm like, nah, because they started getting loud. Like, nah, I want some smoke.
This
and
is
you see,
bullshit.
I sat down, I grabbed the mic.
He ain't do that.
To me like,
that's all fucking cap. Like, he ain't do none of that.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to agitate them, but everybody got calm when I was there, right? But
all right, this nigga lying. So let me go ahead and pull the clip for you guys that I actually have here.
I shut this
because he's fucking over here lying again.
Sit down, like, yo, this is stupid.
This is on the internet. So
oh boy.
This is what he's talking about. This was the interview where I had academics on and Sneeko. This is the
this is
he's
it.
bragging about right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, goddamn.
Fat niggas like you. So what's the
academics and this girl were going back and forth. This girl that sounds like Pop Smoke. This is the girl that.
You know what? It's funny. I actually reacted to this. Video, and I remember I was of the opinion that Sneeko and the girl who sounded like a dude liked each other.
Remember I told y'all she illegally married her boyfriend for papers? This chick.
This is a rich nigga like me.
Rich?
I bet your boyfriend never
It was the matter.
I bet your boyfriend never like me.
Where am I? I'm not even there, bro.
Dude, he's not even there.
What the fuck is he talking about, man? Not even there, dude.
It was, so.
But I bet you live in a fucking Section 8 housing.
Oops.
A fucking mansion with
You still unhappy. If you wasn't unhappy, you wasn't being aggressive in your room.
I might get a bit of my. Yo, turn my shit up. I love this.
You unhappy, baby. Like you got to stop like be acting like weird. It's not my problem if you unhappy. Like I'm very happy with my life.
Let's see when he gets up. So he sits there. So he gets up, right? This is when he gets up. This is Academic and her going at it. I'm nowhere there.
No, he's not even there.
Only jump in if you're a nigga, you a nigga. Are you a nigga or are you a girl? If you a nigga, they'll hop in.
They will hop in.
You know, a lot of you guys in here are saying that he was always a low-key hater. I don't think I ever picked up on that. I never picked up on any animosity or resentment or dissension as far as Mike Rashid and the Fresh and Fit boys are concerned. I never picked up on that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I was naive at that point.
Because he's talking about them. He's talking about trans women.
So look, he gets up and leaves. Didn't say nothing. Gets up
No.
and leaves, right?
I think you
As he gets up and leaves, he doesn't say anything.
I think you a nigga.
All right, first
He's talking about women.
Bro, he didn't say shit.
Nope.
See how he's fucking lying on this podcast, bro? Like, he didn't say nothing. Here, let me see here if he left any other time before that. The whole time, bro.
Taylor Mom says the girl in yellow. Gee.
Why was she here?
I don't know. 6? Wait, 6 kids? Yeah, bro. 6 kids.
Damn, 6 kids, goddamn.
So what's your preference?
Holy. No, tell that nigga. No, tell that nigga.
5, 6.
Okay, so he did get up. All right, hold on.
And
What's your
they
ideal size over here?
5, 6.
What? No,
So he gets up.
Big size, big size.
He gets up, laughing at his shit.
5 or 6 inches?
Yeah, but even if you have a little dick, if you know how to work, like,
And he
like
leaves.
that is gonna.
Yeah, Q-Dog says, I think so too. A lot of you guys are saying that Mike Rashid has always had a problem with Fresh and Fit.
Something that would be good.
Maybe I need to go back and watch his appearances on Fresh and Fit. Maybe I'll pick up on something that I didn't before.
With it, you just gotta know how like work that thing.
Okay.
You just gotta come so fast. That's what makes it
So like work it.
Wow, CH says Mike was always blue-pilled, which I think I agree with. He says, I got the impression that he just tolerated Fresh and Fit. Wow. Okay.
If you come too fast, that's women frustrated. Like if you have.
So CJ, he gets up and leaves. Doesn't say a word.
But okay, David, you still can't fuck.
Yo, I ain't trying to get too TMI. When you fucking, is your voice that fucking deep, or at least you got like the we're fucking voice?
So he's making fun of the girl's voice, right?
Uh-oh.
For sounding.
Uh-oh.
She sounded like Pop Smoke.
You want me to make a little bit of noise?
Pop Smoke. She did sound like his ass though.
What do you have to lose some weight?
And this is her and Academics going back and forth. As you can see, me and Fresh aren't even involved in this shit, bro. Like, Fresh is there, but like, I'm not even there. Okay, so now he comes back. Remember he said, I come back and I just start trolling, right?
No, he didn't do none of that.
Honesty is about that.
Wait, so you're saying that if I lose some weight, I become rich?
So he comes back and he sits and he sees the Academics is still disrespecting her. Let's see what happens.
Hey, King Life, send me that message, that full message via Discord. Send that to me on Discord, fam. I want to see that.
Nope. And I started fucking with a masculine bitch like you, with fake titties, right? With a fucking tattoo on your face.
Yeah, nigga,
masculine and shit.
Yes.
Okay, there he is. He's holding the mic, just like he said in the
Yeah, uh-huh.
Holding the mic now. You know, I'm
He's
about
about to turn up.
Remember?
Yeah, right.
I'm about to turn up. Let's see.
How are you gonna be sounding?
How I'm gonna be sounding?
Yeah.
So, what the fuck? All right, it's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, bitches like fat niggas like you, so what's the problem?
This is a rich nigga like me. I bet your boyfriend
It
never
doesn't matter.
I bet your boyfriend never like
But
me.
he ain't fucking your wife, so.
But I bet you live in a fucking Section 8 housing and I live in a fucking mansion.
See, he's making fun of her boyfriend. Remember, this guy told you guys about that married her for papers. She married him for papers.
Right.
You still unhappy. If you wasn't unhappy, you wasn't being aggressive in your room.
See, there he is. There's Mike right there. Has he said anything yet, Chad?
No, he hasn't said anything.
You unhappy, baby. Like, you gotta stop like be acting like weird. It's not my problem if you unhappy. Like, I'm very happy with my life. Because you do that, like,
No. I'm asking you a question. You sound like, hold on, relax. Man, you can afford him.
Man, this is respectable, you bro. You
my nigga done fuck you nigga like
actually.
Oh, now there's that bitch.
My nigga done fuck you nigga like
Hold on, let's slow this down. Did he just smile?
Yeah, he did. There it is. He's smiling right here.
Nigga's cap, man. Bro, see, he goes on this podcast fucking lying.
Unbelievable,
bro.
dude.
I come back.
Yeah, I came back and I checked Myron and I had to check somebody about that the other day, bruh.
And I turn up. What does he do? He's sitting there laughing at Academics make fun of her, bro. Because I remember he was not happy after this episode because Academics was going back and forth with this girl the whole time. Look, even Sneeko laughing. See? And this is why I didn't want to have to address this shit, bro.
Damn,
like,
dude.
I was literally going to leave this alone. I wasn't going to say a word. I was just going to let Mike do whatever. He's unhinged.
Yeah, Elijah Sands says, just because you have money does not make you RP. Dude, real shit. Real shit, man. Having money does not make you high value, and it does not make you red-pilled.
Clearly, he's mad about some minuscule shit. But now he goes on Raw Talk and fucking lies to everybody. So I gotta pull out the clip, gotta show the fucking receipts that number one, I didn't report you, and number two, you're a fucking liar. You didn't do shit when they fucking were talking shit about this girl. And I wasn't even there. I wasn't even there, bro. You're putting false blame on me when I wasn't even fucking there, man. Now I gotta come out and fucking put this shit out to show that you're a liar, bro. It's on fucking video, man.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell Myron. You can tell Myron is genuinely disturbed by this. Like, he clearly didn't want to have to do this.
And it pisses me off because I actually had an enormous amount of respect for you. I used to look at you as a big bro. I mean that shit. I literally used to look at you as a big bro.
Told you.
But now, this is fucking wild, dude. Absolutely wild. That's why I was reluctant to go to the internet. That's why I contacted Brandon on the side. That's why I fucking messaged you like, yo, is this you? Are you hacked? I literally could not believe that you were behaving like this. I literally couldn't believe it. Y'all can see my fucking messages with him. I'm fucking baffled.
Dude.
Because if y'all knew Mike like I did, he's a very stoic guy.
Right.
Very in control of his emotions, right? I've never seen any erratic behavior. So when I saw him doing this shit, sending threats to Sean Kelly just for having me on a podcast.
Oh my God, that's
getting angry about a fucking Instagram
crazy,
reel,
man.
I was like shocked, but I was gonna leave it alone. I was gonna say shit. I was like, you know what, bro? I know this guy. I've met him before. We have mutual friends. I'm a dead end.
Big L says, where is Solo TV at? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea where he's at, man. Dude, I've sent him text messages, and he hasn't responded, so I don't know where Solo TV 84 is.
I'm not gonna respond. But then he goes on Raw Talk and lies on my fucking name. Now I gotta pull out the fucking receipts and make him look crazy. You guys think I fucking want to do this shit? This guy I used to fucking look at as like a brother, bro.
Yep, see?
But this nigga pulls my fucking hand and forced me to do this shit because he's trying to drag my name in the mud for fucking views, man. And this is why I don't trust fucking people on YouTube no more. Shit like
see? There it is. This is why I don't trust people on fucking YouTube no more. Shit like this. Unfortunately, this is a lesson I had to learn the hard way. You can't trust everybody, man. Like most of these fucking YouTubers most of these YouTubers that you collaborate with, a lot of them, well, not most of them, a lot of them end up turning on you. And they do it just for the views.
Like this. I opened my home to this fucking guy.
Yeah,
I
man.
platformed him. I fucking showed him mad love. I went on his shit. I've never said a bad word about Mike in my fucking life.
Yeah.
I've always spoken highly about him. But for him to go and fucking talk shit because of my political views or things that I have, the views that I have that are fucking factual, that are true, that are statistically backed, lost an enormous amount of fucking respect for this guy.
There you go.
And I tried to not fucking go to the internet with this shit, but he forced my hand. Saying shit like this. Oh, yeah, I came back and I turned up on him. Y'all
No,
niggas see
you
it right
didn't.
there. Am I even at the fucking table?
Nope.
And he's smiling as Academics is disrespecting these bitches.
There you go.
The same women that he was putting the cape on for earlier. God damn, bro. I really didn't want to have to do this shit, bro. I really didn't want to have to fucking do this shit, man.
Wow. Damn, dude. And there you have it. There you have it, y'all. There you have it, man. It's I'm gonna tell you what, man. Trust is and I apologize, I got the hiccups. Right. No. Yannick L'Italian says, is Mike the same guy as Big Brandon? No, he's not. But this is why and it's funny, a lot of people like to downplay this and marginalize it and say, oh, this is just internet beef, it doesn't matter. No, man. No. Internet's the new TV, guys. YouTube is the new TV. All right? YouTube is the new TV. Well, he's not famous, he's internet famous. No, he's famous. He's famous. Guys, dude, I'm a fucking nobody. I am a nobody. And I get recognized everywhere. I get recognized everywhere. I get recognized in Vegas. I get recognized in my dude. I got recognized twice in one night in Las Vegas. And don't let me, dude. Pardon me. When I was doing Fresh and Fit, there were a group of guys who walked up and they were like, "Hey, just wanted to give you a shout out." I stepped aside because I thought they were talking to Myron and Fresh. No, they were talking to me. They were talking to me, man. They were talking to me. And if I get recognized, I know they get recognized. Yeah, Phantom 313, pardon my hiccups, guys. Phantom 313 says, I feel bad for Myron because he's very loyal to his friends. Dude, yeah. Yep. It sucks, man. It sucks when you're turned on, pardon me, when people you thought you were your friends turn on you and do or say some shit. So all right. Very, very, very good show. It sucks that I couldn't have PLG on for the entirety of that reaction. BS Profile says it's been 3 years. Geez, yeah, you got that right. Oh, wow, DJ B-Fit. Oh, now this I did not know. He says, yes, prolonged use of oh, there it is. Oh my God. Wow. Whoa. Dude. Yeah, that. But he says, yes, prolonged use of tren, which is trenbolone, can lead to behavioral changes such as increased aggression, mood swings, and impulsivity. Users have reported significant psychological effects, including heightened aggression and violent behavior. Wow. Damn. Well, shit, man. Sam Zane says the cops recognize me. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Havoc Pleasant says, I found you from being on Fresh and Fit. Man, I appreciate you guys. Y'all help men of all ages, whether you know it or not. Appreciate that. Yeah, Brown Conservative Capitalist 1 says, unfortunately, he's not the first and won't be the last to betray Myron. That's what happens when you have feminine jealousy in the manosphere. Yeah. Yep. You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Metallic says some woman is probably in his ear. It could be a number of things. But one thing's for certain, man. This is just based on what I knew. This is just based on what I know, what I've known about Mike Rashid. This is out of character for him. Like he is one of the last people that I would have ever thought. This is one of the last people that I would have ever thought would turn on Myron. Because he's a like-minded individual. Okay, he might be blue-pilled fundamentally, as Rollo called him a blue-pilled alpha, but dude, like to turn on them like this is crazy. Andrew Reed says, so homie Mike was slamming Tremboloni sandwiches. Yeah, dude, you don't think Mike Rashid got that big naturally. Of course not. Of course not. Reverend Brown says, I guarantee one of Mike's black female friends' feelings got hurt from that Instagram short, and she bitched to Mike about it. Yep. I think a woman was definitely involved with Mike Rashid turning on Myron and Fresh. Here's the thing, guys. Nobody can make guarantees. Nobody can ever make guarantees in life, and I do apologize for my hiccups, guys. But one thing that I will guarantee... Oh, Ken Rose with the $2 super chat. Appreciate that very much. One thing I can definitely guarantee you guys is you do not have to worry about me turning on Fresh and Fit. You don't have to worry about me turning on Myron. You don't have to worry about that. It doesn't matter, man. Myron has been... Dude, he's been one of my best friends. Good. How long have I known Myron? Dude, I've known Myron now going on, what, 6, 7 years or something like that? 6, 7 years, something like that. I've known him forever. That is my dude. That's my guy, man. That is absolutely my guy. Kev Doodle says it's not a woman in Mike's ear. It's most likely 19 Keys who he's been hanging out with. That dude believes black women are gods. Yeah, the 19 Keys guy. That was the guy sitting next to him. Mario Martinez says the Commanders are going to pull the upset Sunday. Would you bet on that, Mario? If you really believe that the Commanders are going to beat the Eagles, then prove it. Go down to a casino and put $1,000 on the Commanders to upset the Eagles. See, I don't believe what anybody... Look, when it comes to sports picks, I don't believe what anybody says. Like, we can all sit here and say, I think the Commanders are going to pull the upset against the Eagles. Okay, prove it. Go put $1,000 on the Commanders. Go put $1,000 on the Commanders. And I'm not a gambler, but if I had to, I'd put $1,000 on the Eagles right now. That's how confident I am. I'm not saying that it's... Listen, could Washington win this game? Absolutely. But the Eagles are 6-point favorites with a hobbled quarterback for a reason. We have the best roster in football, and it's not close. It's not close. We have no weaknesses anywhere. As a matter of fact, Jalen Hurts is actually, this doesn't even mean he's a weak link. Jalen Hurts is the weakest link on the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is the weakest link on the Eagles. If Jalen Hurts is the weakest link on your football team, think we're doing pretty good. The Brown Conservative with the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Mark Murder says, why does Myron hate FBA? Seems unhealthy to hate someone as much as he hates them. I have no idea what the FBA is. Mario Martinez says, I would take the spread, honestly. Now, would I take, I don't know. Yeah. I think the game is going to end one of two ways. It's either going to end in a Washington last second win, or it's going to be an Eagles blowout. It's going to be an Eagles blowout. But no, the Eagles are not guaranteed to win. We're not guaranteed to win. But keep in mind, this is the 5th straight Eagles home game, and it's going to be the 5th straight Commanders road game. That matters. Oh, Foundational Black American. Oh, is that what the FBA means? Foundational Black Americans? Hold on. FBA. Oh, fulfillment by Amazon? Oh, Foundational Black American. Okay. Oh, well, there's the Federal Bar Association. Okay. I do apologize for the hiccups, guys. Foundational Black Americans. Oh, this is actually a thing? Okay, whatever. Yeah, Mark Murder, you just sound like a Myron hater. So if you're a Myron hater, that's fine. Hate him all you want. You can say it seems unhealthy, whatever. Thankfully for you, Myron doesn't give a fuck about you or people like you. Okay, very good. James Turner says it means, quote, you're not a real black. What? So, what are the, so there's a Cora. Foundational Black American is a delineation of those whose roots stem from enslaved. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, okay. All right, I gotcha. Okay. Yep, Brown Conservative Capitalist 1 says, wow, another way to separate black people. LOL FBA. See? Ay. Mark Murder says, he just says the hard R. I was just checking on his mental. LOL. No, you don't care about Myron's mental health, dude. You're just a troll. And that's okay. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Oh, pardon me. TBW says, I'm sorry, Still I Rise says, TBW, come on, bro. FBA's built this country and gave it culture. Chill, let Myron have his thing, but never deny what our people did for this country fam. Okay, I'm not getting all into the FBAs and all that good stuff. I'd never heard of them until now. Whatever. All right, guys, I gotta bring this thing to a close because my hiccups are not going to go away on their own. Let me read out. Let me thank my super chatters. I try to do this at the end of every show. Okay. So shout out to Doctor Who Design, £5. Luke Red Pill Perry with the 5 memberships. Luke Perry, another $5 super chat. Mike Hawk, gifted a Donovan Sharp membership. King Life, $5. Shane will win, $5. Shane will win, $10. Ken Rose, $2. Javon Geiger, welcome to chat privileges. Cigarman85 made a comment. Mike Hawk, $10. DJ Beefit, $5. Colonel Killer, $10. Phoenix Light Games, $5. Siege D, $2. Ken Rose, $2. And Brown Conservative Capitalist 1, $2. Thank you guys very, very much. And thank you for your support. Thank you for you guys' support. We are not here. Without you. We are not here without you. Yet, yeah, in the end, Alan Doe says, hold your breath as long as you can. Works every time. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll probably drink something upside down. That usually works. But either way. But yeah, thank you guys very, very much for your support. I really, really appreciate you guys' continued support, even though I've got the hiccups and everything. But thank you guys very, very much for your continued support, man. You guys have, good Lord. You guys have been there. You guys have been, and those of you who have been here from the start, thank you guys very, very much. This has been an incredible ride, man. And I would not trade it for the world. I don't know. I might trade it for, for no hiccups, but, at any rate, thank you guys very, very much. And we are going to be doing an extended dating show breakdown tomorrow. We're going to be doing that tomorrow because there is no football tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.